It's showtime. What's going on YouTube? JT is reborn here, and finally, after all this time, I'm trying to make sure this thing goes live on YouTube right now. I'm double checking. There we
I'm back.
go. Oh, there we go. It's popping up, and there you are. You're popping up too, Tevya. Yes, there we go. Let's get these comments rolling in. Here we go. We're starting up. Oh, Raven Azarath. Do you have any favorite movies of DC? I have a lot of favorite DC movies, live action, animation. My favorite of all time is Batman '89. If I had to choose one, but yeah, look at all these comments in now. Yep, it's starting. Hi, how you doing? All good. Sounds there. Hello, everybody. Welcome into the live stream. 25 waiting. It shows. Oh God, we got a lot of people in here. Hey, Dark Knight fan. Raven Azarath, hey, it's kind of late. It's 5 o'clock where I'm at right now because I live on the East Coast. So, hello, Ramirez. Oh, God, we got so many people. This is the most people I've ever had on a live stream. This is great. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. What did you think of the movie ending? We'll get to that in a second. I want to say thank you to everybody for jumping in on the live stream. Thank you to everybody who's been checking out the channel, subscribing to it, and all that. The channel has really exploded ever since this movie came out. It's been insane. It has been huge. I really appreciate all the support, all the comments and everything. Just so much stuff. Do you think we will have Damian and Raven together and we have a new universe? I say there's a good chance of that happening because it's the same filmmakers involved. Maybe some tweaks will be done. Hopefully, if this does kind of create the Rebirth universe, we do get John Kent and we get a Super Sons movie. As Tavia was showing up on the screen. Hello, potato. Yeah, potatoes. So, and for those of you wondering, this is my friend Tavia Smolka. He's joining me for this. If anybody wants to sub to his channel, he is literally right about to get to 1,000 subs, and it's gonna be crazy. Oh, well, that's okay. They're being thinking out. Here's a line. I don't know, Raven Azarath. I really have no. You love potatoes. That's good. Yeah, I like starch too. It's some good stuff. Indeed. So, geez, where do we even begin with this movie? So, Justice League Dark Apokolips War came out.
It came out May 8th, I think, right?
It came out on Tuesday. I waited till about midnight. I was like staying up on I knew I couldn't sleep when this thing was coming out. And I had to wait very patiently. I was like, let's get the start of this movie. I was so antsy for this thing because I was like, I kind of became like the channel to cover this thing because not really too many people, not really anybody was really doing it. And so I was just like, okay, I gotta talk about this thing. How are you guys? We're doing good. Having french fries today because Reboot is about combining the good parts of 52 and continuity from before. Yep, that's what we're hoping for. I watched at midnight as well. Mega Geek makes sure think Nike will be done better than next year. Probably. Imagine a Super Sons story.
Probably,
ride. That'd be great. I like potatoes. Okay, so everyone's just commenting potatoes.
The Man Super Sons story was Raven along for the ride. That'd be awesome because I love to see John and Raven at the interactive. That'd be adorable.
Yeah, I like the idea of Clark Kent kind of adopting Raven, being like the good father figure in her life because she really doesn't have any, at least to my knowledge.
Yeah, she's a jerk.
Yeah, Trigon's an asshole. On all accounts, he is like a huge asshole. Although there was kind of a moment of respect between the two where he seemed to kind of care, which was surprising, but I kind of like that towards the climax of the movie. So, so yes, this is the spoiler talk for those who haven't seen the movie or those who just kind of want to jump along and everybody kind of wants to talk. Everybody have fun in the comments. I'm going to do my best to kind of read them and so on and so forth. We're going to kind of go and just kind of talk about the movie from the beginning all the way through till the very end of it. We'll talk about like every little thing, and I know there's a lot of shippers in the comments, so we'll definitely talk about that too, because that's a big factor in the movie. That's a very important part of this universe, and
the future.
And the future, yes, we want Super Sons movie. Even messed up parents love their kids. That's right, Mr. Algeria. Am I late? No, Jaden Jones. We just kind of started. We're just kind of saying hi. They got to do a Super Sons movie with Rain. Yes, that would be cool. Yeah. So how are you? Doing good?
I've been saying for years that we need a Super Sons anime movie because I mentioned in my own DC anime movie discussion like I think 2 years ago, last year. I've been saying for years that we need a Rebirth, and we looked at my theory came true after all.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to get. We're doing a reaction to the movie. Yeah, Raven or Azarath, I'll try and do a watch along for the movie tomorrow or something, or maybe even tonight. I don't know. We'll see how long this thing goes along. I think they're doing a watch along for it on Twitter with some of the cast and crew, and then they're going to do like a little video just kind of talking about it. I listened to the commentary too on the I guess the movie itself. It was quite a challenge to try and get that to work because I tried my phone. I'm like, okay, where are the special features? I had to log in through iTunes, download it on my computer, look under the iTunes extras, and then it was like, oh, there it is, because I wanted to listen to it. I didn't want to wait for it to come out on, because I'm going to get the Blu-ray set when it comes out anyways. So I just want to talk about it. So. Do you think they'll get it in Young Justice? I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Young Justice either. Maybe. But then again, it depends on how everyone's ages are in the movie. Because Young Justice, I was kind of disappointed they had Damian so young. He was just a newborn baby. I'm like, that's such an age.
Young Justice, I can own it on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, the season 3 came on Blu-ray. I still need to get that.
Yep, hang on.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll join the team in Young Justice at some point. But I don't know when. But anyways, so Justice League Dark Apokolips War, it came out. If you look on social media, the reaction's been like kind of all over the place in some regards. On Twitter is where most of the negativity, but if you go to like YouTube and you go to other social media platforms, it's like been very positive. Like this is a very bold, like this DC animated movie. It really came out and everybody's reacting to it. Like the reaction to this movie has been insane. I've never seen a DC animated movie get this type of reaction before. Yeah, like there it is. Yeah, I own seasons 1 and 2. I didn't get Young Justice season 3 or Outsiders. I liked Outsiders. Probably my least favorite of the seasons though, because there was just so much going on.
There was. I didn't pay it off.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know. Raven isn't in Young Justice. No, she's not. Neither is Starfire, surprisingly. But again, this is a different Earth, and I think a lot of people need to accept that sometimes with these. Holy shit, we got 47 people in this thing. Damn.
Holy shit.
That is insane. Oh my god, crazy. So many comments I can't even keep up. Yeah, that's insane. But yeah, I got a bunch of. Somebody gave death row. That's not cool. That's
what the fuck?
What is? Oh god, like for liking a movie or liking something. See, that's at the end of the day, it's just a movie or it's just a show or something. There's no reason to attack for liking or disliking a movie or show. That's uncalled for on all kinds.
It's kind of like the way Scott was saying Picard's okay. Picard itself was bad. It was disappointing. But if people like Picard, cool. Well, about you know, I'm glad for me personally, I was disappointing. But people attacking someone over opinion, that bullshit messed up so many levels, making mad.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lilith Wilson received. I'm sure it's not all. I think like again, every fandom has kind of their like assholes. And I don't think that's like the whole fandom. I know it's probably just some. Like every fandom has them, and it's unfortunate that people act in that way. It's just like if you don't like a movie, oh well, or you don't like something, oh well, move on. That's where my mentality is. I've got to the point like there's no reason to argue over somebody that's something that's like a subjective opinion on something. If you like something, it's like. Did the movie, or what were we saying? Didn't the movie get leaked? This movie? No, I'm sure it's online somewhere. You can find it, but like, I mean, it came out like right at time. No, this came out like right at time. So
yeah, well, the physical and digital release. The thing came out digitally first, and the all and there's some at the some website that I want you illegally. I mean legally.
Yeah, I'm sure you can probably find it online. What you doing, Raven, as adults? Yeah, there was kind of some theories about it, but again, we don't know. But
they're gonna make a DC universe. I agree.
Etrigan was great. Oh yeah, Etrigan was awesome. Etrigan was one of my favorite things. Oh, I like him.
Yeah, Etrigan's hilarious. He's so funny.
Oh, Etrigan made me laugh quite a bit.
Same.
Once the Justice League Teen Titans movie that Damian and Raven should started to come out, yes, they did. I think again, I made a video kind of talking about like their history in the universe and why I think it became popular. So it was kind of like it was something a bit different, and now that video is actually gaining more traction now than it did initially. But yeah, it hit me hard. I shed tears. Poor Etrigan. But yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll kind of start from the beginning of the movie, how it kind of started out, and then we'll kind of skim through it. But overall consensus, we both enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it. Like I'm kind of like I've watched it a few times at this point because I wanted to do so before I did this. Because initially when I first did my video, it was 2 in the morning and I was dead tired. I had to get up for work like 2 hours later. By the time I was done recording, I was like, oh god. Yeah. King Shark is a shark. Yep.
King Shark's King Shark's so funny in this movie. But speaking actually of this movie, I don't know for while I'm not a huge fan of the two anime movie, you may think that happened against in day one, but they went out with a bang. And this movie is a Dark Side War and supplies some Futures End stuff, which we'll get to that later because
I have not read Futures End, but
it's garbage. 40 issue of crap for nothing.
Yeah, like this thing again. These movies aren't like, see, with the DC animated movie universe, like they weren't page for page adaptations, and like some things like they kind of screwed up adaptation wise. I think Hush was one I did really.
God, that sucks.
But like June's Contract is one I really liked. But again, like I don't want page for page adaptations. I'm somebody who like I wants the core of the story there. But page for page to me is just a complete waste of time. It's like when they did it's like when they remade Psycho or remade The Lion King again. I'm like, I don't see page for page adaptations. Like I want the core of the story there, but I also kind of want some new things added to it to maybe improve it or something along the lines of that. So that's at least my opinion on a lot of it. My favorite was Justice League War. My favorite's this one, and then Batman vs. Robin's my second favorite in this universe because I think that one just had a really good, strong story going for it. Why didn't they bring in the New Gods? They're a big. I don't know where the New Gods were in this movie. I think in the commentary they kind of mentioned something about it, and they kind of just like skimmed through. Maybe Darkseid had taken down the New Gods. James Jones. I'm glad you like Hush. That's cool. I feel the same about that.
Great news.
What?
My Wi-Fi back.
Good. That's great.
Now it's great. Now it's working. Yay! So.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll start out kind of how the movie began. Why no Supergirl? Again, it's a different universe. You gotta. That's the way
also, this movie also it's based on New 52. So Supergirl didn't show New 52. I think until phase. Well, I thought too. With New 52 Superboy and New 52 Supergirl, and they tried to come on with the New 52 Superboys. Well, they're not a super story, but Supergirl story and the Superman story.
Yeah, I mean, this was more. It's not page for page New 52 because it started out as kind of New 52-ish, but then it kind of just molded into something else altogether. Which I'm glad. You don't want all one thing. I like to see them pull elements from different things. They kind of created their own things, obviously. When they did the first Teen Titans movie that they did, which came out when I needed it because we were just having Teen Titans Go, which can be hit or miss because I think there's some genuinely fun. Like Teen Titans Go to the movies was genuinely really funny. I thought.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, that movie's genuinely really funny. I remember the final line of that movie. Seeing that movie, I went to that opening night, mind you, and the final line of the movie. Granted, there's some families with their kids in the theater when I'm there. Robin pops up on the screen. He's just like, "Kids, ask your parents where babies come from," and then it cuts to black right there. I laughed. I laughed really hard when that happened because I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. The second Wallace in the movie wearing his New 52. Yeah, I saw Wallace West was in there. I don't know where.
Yeah, I did notice that. Wait, what? Wait, where's Wally? Where's my Wally? Where's Leonard Wally? Why's Wally West there? That confused the hell out of me when I saw that.
I think, well, then again, if we remember correctly, what was it? Because they showed 5 years before Judas Con. I assume that's like pre-52. Maybe Wally disappeared when they did like those pre-Flashpoint. I don't know. I get confused. Yeah. Wallace West, I don't know where he is. Maybe he's somewhere. We need a third Teen Titans. Yeah, I think they should have done that. I think they wanted to do a third Titans movie. They're talking about it, but they never got around to making it. I would rather have that than what was the one that came out before this?
We had Hush. We had Wonder Woman Bloodline, which was so disappointing.
Yeah, that one's like my least favorite of the universe because it just kind of offered really nothing for me. So I would have rather just replaced that with a third Titans movie. I think it would have been better. Who's waiting for a bit of Harley Quinn?
We'll probably get to her at the. Oh yeah, you mean Harley the anime series or this movie?
Yep. Okay. Because Jason and Tim aren't even in this universe. I was like, damn, she just swung his ass like a pinata. Okay, that was pretty fun. I didn't expect.
Yeah, that was funny.
Time travel headaches. Yeah, time travel is confusing.
Time travel is always confusing, but we'll get to that later.
But
we should probably get to the beginning of the movie because we've been.
Oh yeah, we're just kind of chit chatting. We have a lot of people on this stream. It's
we do.
3 like holy Nikes.
I didn't care what Tim went in the movie. Damian and Dick are my favorite Batman's kids.
They lost.
I understand, but I'm more a fan of the Tim Drake.
Yeah. Okay. They lost $5 million. That's why they didn't make a new Titans. I don't know how that works. I don't know.
I mean, nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works. I think they make a lot of money in rentals and digital downloads and stuff, but we don't really see those numbers except for Blu-ray sales.
Yeah.
I wish Harley Quinn was so funny. But yeah, Harley Quinn was doing great stuff. Todd and Drake had so much potential and great storylines. Yeah, I'd like to see them, and I want to see a whole Bat Family movie.
Same.
With everyone in it. That's something I really want to see.
Yeah.
It was funny.
We technically did get that in Young Justice Season 3. We got Cassandra Cain, we got Stephanie Brown, we got Tim Drake, Dick Grayson Nightwing, with Damian and Baby, with John Baby as well in Young Justice Universe. So we are this close to get a full Bat Family and Superman Family at the something.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start from the beginning of this thing before we go so off topic. But I appreciate everybody jumping on the stream. I really appreciate it. So the movie opens up. I got the Wikipedia page up here. I mean, we can always just talk about it from the beginning. So, anyways, following 2 failed attempts to destroy Earth, Darkseid and his Furies have conquered countless worlds at the Watchtower, Just League. So the movie begins with John Constantine and Zatanna. They're laying together in bed. They're kind of happy with one another, and they basically. We're just like, okay, Constantine's happy with her in the League. That's the only reason he joined. They go talk to Superman, and Superman's like, got to destroy Darkseid. But
this takes place after the Superman movie.
Yeah, this takes place after Reign of the Superman. And so while they're talking, Cyborg is watching the whole thing, but Darkseid is able to hack into his mother box technology, and he's able to see their entire plans. And from there, they go and they do their invasion, and it fails miserably.
It failed miserably because holy shit, it was a massacre. I mean, Jesus Christ! The first time in India when we see what happened, holy shit, it's insane. I mean, damn, all the heroes, they died brutally.
Oh my God! Like 10 minutes into this movie, it's like Apokolips. I'm gonna check out some of these comments really quick. Blah 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 blah. So many comments I got to keep up with this. Floyd Wanda. Yeah, I don't know where Floyd was. A lot of people.
Deadshot.
So I'm gonna say.
I think Deadshot already died at the end of his movie. She just got held to pay.
Yeah, because I don't know where Floyd was. He probably just lived off. Are you a fan of Steven Seagal? I'm a fan of.
I'm not into Steven Seagal.
The only fan of Steven Seagal, I'm a fan of Will Sasso, Steven Seagal on Mad TV. That's she was 20, Damian's 18. I think in the commentary they're saying they didn't really know what Damian's age was. They're about the same age. They said maybe 16, 17 or
17,
something.
I think. I don't know. I didn't really check it age.
I'll just say they're within a year of each other.
What the hell? I know my second dog said, yeah, that was a very bad idea. Even Lex Luthor said a bad. Okay, actually, I think Constantine said a bad idea. Well, even if it said a bad idea because you're very watching in the hornet's nest.
Yeah, it was not a good idea.
She was right because it was a hornet's nest that blew in your face, literally.
Yeah. So, have you seen from Escape from New York and LA? I've seen Escape from New York. LA is kind of.
I have seen Escape from New York. Isn't it the only time Constantine joined Justice League in any DC continuity?
You would know more than me.
I think so. Then Constantine only joined DC universe because Vertigo got fused into the main DC. Well, half of Vertigo got the main DC, but Vertigo got canceled because they closed down Vertigo because of BS reasons. I don't know the detail of the Vertigo stuff, but let's just say Constantine only joined the Justice League only in the New 52. And that's it. I know that Earth 2, but the Earth 2 Constantine was weird. It's confusing. It made no sense trying to connect Earth to the Constantine.
Okay, your phone was Batman vs Superman, your favorite DC movie? No, I don't hate that movie. I think there's some good elements to it, but my favorite is good idea about execution. My favorite one of all time is Batman 1989. If I had to choose a favorite DC movie, so she's your older. Oh, Juice Contra is 14. Yeah, they're about the same age. That's why. And then you continue this way. You have 100. Is that 100 subs or 100? Yeah. Okay. I just my subs are they've exploded. But anyone gets a chance, subscribe to Tevyo's channel. He is really close to reaching 1
1,000, I think.
1,000 subs. If everyone could sub to his channel, it'd be appreciated.
Yeah.
So he can get that on the stream. We can celebrate too. So, anyways, Michael reaction.
I'll be too pissed. I agree with that.
Yeah. The person playing Trigon in Apokolips
John Bernthal.
It wasn't John Bernthal. It was John DiMaggio. They said so in the commentary.
Damn
was tense on Batman. Yeah, Damian aged up. I'm backish. Okay, anyone here just conversation? They're doing Rebirth down animated universe. I'm not sure if they're gonna do Rebirth anytime soon, but it'd be really cool to see.
I think it's possible because the way the movie actually we'll that jump into the ending. I'll probably talk about that when we get to the ending. I don't need to die or continuation that you've been doing at UB saying I think I've been dying. I've been saying for years, in a decade. When they the beginning, I said the New 52, it died off, it's dead, and so this is the last movie in New 52. Time to go to Rebirth, do Rebirth, and give me some advantage, damn it.
Yep.
We'll talk about that later. But anyway, back on track. Okay. They attack Apokolips. But Darkseid looks inside something using made the mutton box it was actually a trap, and this entire the plan goes to shit. Literally, and cut to 2 years later.
Yep. Okay. So, anyways, yeah, it's 2 years later. We see Raven's all kind of sickly, because obviously she's been really suffering, and there's some really good stuff with her in this movie and Damian as well. You see Damian's character is really, his character had the most development in this whole universe out of everybody by far. You start him as kind of like an entitled, spoiled little shit, and then to a noble hero by the end of it. And I think that made him more effective. I always considered him like the Vegeta of the DC universe. That's how I like, even like when he has a speech with his dad, it always kind of reminded me of when Frieza zapped him or something. It's kind of like the same deal, but yeah, you think there is a team that could have continued? Yeah, they should have continued it. They kind of had a little bit of a continuation with Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go.
And so that wasn't really a continuation. That was more of a spin-off Elseworld thing. I don't know. I'm not seeing it with Teen Titans. Well, Teen Titans Go, but Teen Titans. Yeah,
it's like it's kind of tied into this universe too. Like the DC AMU Titans like make an appearance in it, but they kind of screwed up the roster. Like they had Cyborg on there when he's in the Justice League, even though, and the Robin should have been Damian, and then you should have had Blue Beetle on the roster.
With that man, hilarious.
But anyway, so they go in there, they go to find John Constantine, and believe it or not, Constantine is the main character of this movie. And
he is.
I gotta take a moment. Matt Ryan is a perfect John Constantine. You couldn't get any better casting than that. It is like J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, or Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. It is just such perfect casting. Like it is so good.
Hugh Jackman Wolverine.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. It's just such great casting. What did you think of Raven crying for? Yeah, that was. We'll get to that.
That broke me because holy shit, that got dark.
Oh yeah, like when Damian jumps in for the big sacrifice for his dad, like that. I swear to God, again, I got to compare this to Dragon. That gave me such Dragon Ball Z vibes because, like, you know how like when a character gets killed and they just scream and then just right there, like it, like her reaction sold it so much, and it did show. And like the scene where he talks to his dad, like Justice Not Vengeance, I'm like, oh, that was so good. That was to me the best kind of death scene in the movie. And then when he's brought back,
holy shit! Like that got like I didn't expect to do Devil Damian Wayne, but that did pull it off way better than after comic. Okay, to be fair, the comic thing that when it did his death in the comic was emotional, sad, the thing. But the problem with the new video, they dragged that death to the point of insanity, and it got stupid. But then they run back to light into us. Not I've been through this cash crystal. I know it's hard to connect in when it catches the movie, but holy shit, that got insane.
Yeah, and when he's brought back, it literally, like, I'm like, God, it's literally Tangled. It's the ending of
Tangled. It's Tangled.
It's the same. I'm like, oh my God, this is Tangled the way he's brought back. I mean, but Raven became White Raven, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, they have to go in there. Like most of the Justice League, man, they get mutilated.
They get brutalized.
I know some people some people can't handle gore. I'm a big gore hound, and I'm like, you know, just go for as violent as possible. It's R-rated.
Watch Mortal Kombat on Scorpion's Revenge. That is full out the brutal gore and it's insane. Like
Yeah.
that movie also I read on.
Yeah, I love the R-rated shit. Like I said, it's the most violent DC movie I've seen. The second most violent comic book movie behind Punisher Warzone. If anybody wants to see a very violent comic book movie, you're not going to get anything more violent than Punisher Warzone because that movie is ridiculous.
Or if you want a good movie to watch that's R-rated, watch Dread.
Oh yeah, Dread.
I love that movie. Dread a sequel, damn it. Oh, I'm a sequel at this point.
Yep, really? Damian started his development's the best in this universe.
Then a hill, then it's against Soldier Path, and began Dark Apocalypse War, then he began Hill again. Oh yeah, that is a common criticism. I gotta agree with that because that is here compared to Ultimatum. Okay, to be fair, Ultimatum, that's a bloodbath. That is nothing but bullshit. Shot value to point, it made no sense. But this actually that's the like 3-story. Dark Side War, Futures End, kind of sort of with the jet degree, and Trainee War apparently. But I don't know if that movie get Trainee War. It's just a mess. I don't know how that movie gets training. This movie is Trainee War. Trainee War gets stupid. This one was smarter. Speak out of deaths. Oh boy, right? Adam and Hawkman dies. Literally,
oh yeah, Hawkman
dies.
Everyone. Yeah, I was listening to commentary. Originally, they were going to have Aquaman get killed in Atlantis. But again, a lot of things changed. Even the ending, I guess, they had an original different ending, but they had to change it because of another movie. And I think it was supposed to be the Zack Snyder movies. But like while they were in development of this, they were also in development of like, Zack Snyder's DC movies. And then obviously things kind of like got changed. And because they've been in development for this movie for a while, actually. Because even when they had, because I didn't even know this movie was coming out. Because back when, was it Death or Reign of the Superman? Even like, yeah, because even Tony Todd was talking about like how he's done recording the next movie, and I'm like, "What is that next movie?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's Apokolips War." Because I remember when this movie was announced, I was like, a sequel to a 2017 DC anime movie. Oh, finally, we're gonna get that third Titans movie, and they got Justice League Dark Apocalypse. War. I'm like, "No, I wanted that movie."
I'm excited about that.
Okay, what do you see? Oh, dang, so many comments. I gotta say there.
We're gonna watch the live on YouTube later.
Yeah, will you answer? Are you going to be able to watch it live on YouTube later?
Yeah.
Watch what live on YouTube later?
Wait, watch what? I'm confused.
Yeah, I got to scroll up through the comments. Again, there's so many. I've never had this many people on the stream before, so it's kind of crazy.
I forgot the Teen Titan. What did stall and back up? Stop by?
Oh yeah. You can watch this when the live is done recording. I always keep my live streams up.
Back on stop by. Jesus Christ! Like they died just like that. Like Batwoman, she died. But okay, I know I'm gonna get a little hate for this, but personally, I don't really care about Batwoman. To be fair, Batwoman might be one character. No, in the comments, she's fine. In the TV show, I'm following it, and that TV show it could be quite the fucking mess.
I've not really watched the TV show because I'm kind of burnt out on the Arrowverse personally. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I see the pilot. And that's it. And
I just
bullshit. I dropped it off.
Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead. So back to the movie because there's so many callers we're trying to keep. Again, I've never had this many people on a stream before. So thank you to everybody who's been joining on the stream. I'm going to try and keep up with the comments and try and go through like the spoilers and that. So so Raven and Superman, who's been branded in kryptonite, which is pretty badass. I love Darkseid. This isn't my favorite. My favorite Darkseid is Michael Ironside.
Same. Michael Ironside, my favorite Darkseid too.
Yeah, but Tony Todd's a good choice to play. I always wanted Tony Todd to play Darkseid, and like voice-wise, he fits the character. It's a lot better than what they did in Justice League War. We're just kind of
was just stupid.
Darkseid was the weak point of that movie for me, and I love Darkseid. He's one of my favorite DC villains, especially like because I rewatched the DC animated universe while I've been stuck at home during quarantine, and I watched like the entirety of it all, and man, like Michael Ironside's Darkseid was so good.
Yeah.
I know, right? Teen Titans are just kids. Yeah, like this movie is just violent as fuck.
Yeah, they go violent, but they do not start acting with the adult. No, they go with the kid, and holy shit! What talking about the Titans? My jaw dropped. What? Like they all die, but like Nightwing dies, but it's more brutal.
Nightwing gets brought back, and like. And Nightwing getting brought back was a really sad kind of thing too, because like he died like right in front of Damian, and Damian gets slapped into the ocean. Let me see what the comment is. JC with Darkseid or Winter the Hulk. I'd say Darkseid. Carry him off into space, and that'd be it.
Oh, my bad, Darkseid, Darth Vader. Whoa.
You're going. Have you seen Berserk at all? Are you familiar with Berserk? No, I'm not.
I have not seen Berserk. I don't know what that is.
But yeah, how tall is Raven? I don't know how tall they are in these movies.
Victory had its place. Yes, it does.
It's kind of too much. I liked it because it shows how. Yeah, exactly. Real war is brutal.
Real war is brutal.
And like, I just like.
Beast Boy died. Yeah, Beast Boy did die.
Yeah, you saw he was kind of a change into a tiger. You saw his corpse laying there. Man,
yeah.
God, I feel really bad. And then Starfire gets turned into Cyborg Starfire.
Cyborg, we have the future then.
Yeah, like that happened because like they kind of pulled like right from Cyborg Superman in this movie. So, but
March Manhunter, he's a Spider-Man now.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, poor Beast Boy. I mean, I love Beast Boy. Is pretty cool.
Beast Boy, but that made me sad.
Yeah, it was just everybody just got brutalized.
Madonna Troy, she's dead.
Everybody's dead. Like, let's be real, everybody. So anyway, so they got to go and find Constantine. They have a little fight there. Some Constantine, like I said, Matt Ryan is great. Etrigan's there. He's got some funny stuff.
Etrigan's funny. Like when you go against the Parademon, he's like,
Etrigan had some really funny stuff. So anyways, then they got to find a locator spell to locate Damian Wayne so he can break through to his father. And so they go there. They go to the League of Assassins thing. Damian's in his thing. But Titus lives. Titus is
alive. Yay.
Yes, Titus lives, so that's cool. Like you couldn't kill the dog. I'm just like, okay, at least Titus is alive. Another thing, what happened to Alfred?
Like, what?
Where is Alfred? Is he dead? I guess he is, but like I feel like we kind of should have known that because I mean he's dead in the comics, but
Damian Tongan. Well, to be fair, I don't bring Tongan up. Okay, I bring Tongan up with the death, but that death was not supposed to happen. The other plan was going to be actually be a Crate Bane disguise, which that would mean. But no, these editorial came in and said, no, we got to kill him because reasons. The deal. Your legacy is still not even. You're gone. Die. Thank God the deal is gone. There's no deep bullshit anymore. Yeah, then you hate Alfred. That part is true.
Yeah. Okay, so. Where are we going? Okay, so they go to find Damian Wayne. They go to League of Assassins things. They're all fighting him. You see Constantine kicking ass in that too. Lady Shiva is trying to kick Etrigan, but it's not.
So funny.
And then Damian shows up, and it's kind of a reunion moment. And then I kind of knew right then and there was a lot more going on in history with him and Raven. You can tell, like, as soon as she sees him, it's just kind of like a little high. It was kind of like an awkward like reunion thing. But like, and then like even upon rewatching it and kind of thinking about things a bit more. Too, like he kind of feel like because we find out like when they have their conversation, which I know DC uploaded to their channel because that a conversation with those two and kind of like a fashion like that gets clicks. But anyways, when they were talking,
but he did die.
Yeah, he got his neck snapped.
My daughter, no, my Connor, he dies. Steel, I think he dies.
I don't even remember Steel in the movie.
Yeah.
Then again, there's so many.
Very bad to my mom, he dies.
Yeah, he does. Shazam, and then just zaps, gone.
Yeah, that poor baby guy.
I mean, like this movie is just like it really punishes you with.
Yeah, it does.
Like, it wants to show how brutal and violent. Like because they knew this is the last one, they're like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna go as insane as possible."
Let's go, like gun blading and kill everybody, and do it right, not do it stupid.
Yeah, it was nuts. So anyway.
No, Jeff Loeb. When you write out that good, write out Death Story, write it, but they was better. Unlike Ultimatum, which killed off 99% of the kind of bullshit, this story had to make a lot more sense.
Yep.
Why do all the bad like Jeff Loeb Ultimatum destroy the universe, and then a good story like this?
Yep. So anyways, so they go to find Damian, and he's obviously leading the League of Assassins. We do find out later he wanted Raven to join him along in it because he had feelings, which was kind of like I think you can also like kind of interpret that too because like it was like 2 years prior. They had their reasons for not going. Like you got to also understand too. He probably was feeling like he was rejected for 2 years. Yeah. And then he finally opens up, and it's like, oh, that's not the real reason at all. So it's not easy for those two to open up. Like they can only open up to like one another, which it was a nice touching scene. Again, their relationship in the universe is like something they created specific. Like it was something new, but it definitely took off. I can tell in the comment section of the videos that a lot of people were really happy with it, and like it surprisingly took off way more than I think anybody expected. Like
I never expected it should have ever kicked off because I thought people would say, no, it's BS. We want Beast Boy and Raven to be a couple, which people, I get it, I really do, and I'm one of the few people who love it. My people like Mary Jane being married, and Beast Boy and Raven is I love the most, but this is different universe, different rules, so they can do whatever the hell they want. So consider it as an Elseworld story.
Yeah, and again, this one worked. I think it worked really well in the universe and what they set up, and it worked. It's a relationship, but then they pushed for it. Yeah, and then it took off, and it probably helped the movie too. For a lot of those moments too.
Superboy did not have so much build-up. Character so sad. Heard Ninja Gaming. Yeah, I agree. Superboy did not have a lot build-up.
But anyways. So
they can't do the Wildlife permission in this film. Oh yeah, MTST.
Yeah. So, anyways, they go find Damian, and he's leading the league, and he's obviously hatred towards Clark, but when Raven jumps in between, and like he obviously he just no, he can't do that. He can't do that in front of her. So he helps her up. He gets her someplace to rest. You see a lot different side of him in the movie for sure. Die by a bullet because it's a bullet and it came out of nowhere. That's yeah, they kind of talk about that too, where it's just like, at this point everybody's dying. Like it's you just kind of have to roll with it. And Lady Shiva is a very good fighter, but if she can't see a bullet coming, she doesn't have super speed. So if you're gonna get her, it's not gonna be she's not bulletproof. If you're gonna get her, it's not gonna be in hand-to-hand combat. It's going to be like by a sneak attack, like a sniper rifle. That's the only way to get her. So it's understandable like that. And Etrigan's funny. But anyways, they go and find Damian, and, gets Raven to rest, and you kind of see her internal struggle. She obviously, they kind of mentioned she kind of looks like a meth head a bit because like she is like physically. Trigon is just destroying her like from the inside. She's trying really hard. And the reason she didn't go with Damian is because Etrigan's like, I'll kill the boy. And then that tells you
no, Etrigan, Trigon.
Or Trigon, that's right, Trigon, not Etrigan. Jesus, I'm getting mixed up. But so Trigon's like, I'll kill the boy. And then that tells you right there, oh, so that's why she didn't go with them. Yeah. And like, so they go there. You see Damian actually caring for her and all this stuff. And then you see his kind of how he's kind of broken himself too. When he's like, I want to show you what this war cost my family. And I really like the moment. Like, he even brought back Dick Grayson. He went mad, and you can tell like he's like insane. Yeah, and like he wanted to do something because like he even admits he's like, he was my brother. And like that right there is another change of pace with him, like in his character, because earlier on he's like, remember the blood son is Grayson, and now he's like, no, that was my brother. So you get to see how much he's grown as a character in the movies. And like I said, that was the best part of it for me in this universe, was watching him grow. Again, like some things could have been done a little better, but again, they don't have necessarily the time. But like watching him grow and evolve, like you really see a change of pace in him. So that's what I appreciate the most, is watching, because we kind of grew up too, because the voice actor grew up too, and obviously his voice changed. Definitely hit puberty at some point. But yeah, development. That's the thing. When I say this, like, what? Because even if you look at some of the comments of like some of the other stuff, it's like, wow, he really changed a lot. Like, it's almost as if that was part of a character arc.
Yeah, because in the comments they keep questioning him to the point where like, stop aggressing Damian Wayne and my was on a boat. Okay, I said, Dragon Knight aggression. He got like aggression to the point that makes no sense. Like,
just seeing this universe, like, man, at least got some good like development, and they kept it. I'm so thankful. I'm like, I get tired of some of the comics where they just constantly regress them, and I'm like, no.
The New Teen Titans books, that is a question department saying that I don't even give a damn anymore. I don't get why people like that book. That book is, I could cut that book. I don't give a damn about Adam Gladys book. When that book gonna end? So I get my head back, the one from the Rebirth. I missed that team so much.
Yeah.
Question about Adam. What story are they on in Adam Gladys Teen Titans right now? Because
I haven't read it in a while. I gotta pick it back up because comics have been shut down for.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's
DC is coming back on, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be coming back soon, which is good. I missed my comic books, but anyway, so then they go and they have to go to find Lois Lane, and Lois Lane's kicking ass, which I appreciate. That was cool. And then just some of the funny we got some funny stuff there. Like I love Constantine interacting with Captain Boomerang. I just thought
that made me laugh.
Yeah, that to me was some of the funniest stuff. Just some like Brits, Aussies, and they're just arguing, just kind of making stuff up as they go. And then we find that King Shark and Constantine had a thing. I don't even know how to respond to that, but it's like, that was pretty funny. Yeah, Harley did make a joke about them, just like, so that's what kids are calling it nowadays.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, so they go there because they got to get that, the Suicide Squad. There was one joke that some dark humor that I laughed.
Yeah, they made fun of Harley could make fun of Man of War. Basically, he said, like, Man of War, she's having cancer.
And then she laughed, and I'm like, I mean, it's like it was just a dark sense of humor that just kind of made me.
Man of War is an asshole. Let's face it, she's a bitch, and even in the Suicide Anime movie.
Well,
that's everything there, but I don't blame her.
Yeah, exactly. Amanda Waller, that type of thing. Yeah, Blue Beetle dies. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Only like 2 people get brought back. But yeah. So yeah, Raven's obviously having some issues. Okay, Tabby, I'll see when you get back. So Raven's obviously having her issues. How did Blue Beetle die? Yeah, you do see Blue Beetle die in the Titans thing. It's kind of like in the background. You just see him kind of get crushed by a parademon.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Blue Beetle. Where am I at? God, there's so much stuff to talk about. Okay, so yeah, we're at the Suicide Squad part.
Yeah.
Then we get the scene where the DC, they uploaded the full clip, and we find out like why Damian and Damian, we find out his conversation with Raven. So they go and talk because it was like they were catching up after not really seeing each other for a few years. So they have their conversation. It is a really nice conversation. If you watch the commentary, they talk about it a little bit more to see how like they obviously like a lot of shit happens. He even opens up saying that he had feelings for her, which is like for Damian is not easy to do.
And even because both Batman and Damian have the same problem. They don't know how to put their emotions.
Right, exactly. So it was nice to see him open up, and then he kind of finds out the truth that like the reason she didn't go with him was because of her father. And it's not like they both had their understandable reasons for not going. So that was a nice scene. And then you just see him kind of hold her hand too, which was also nice and touching.
Really adorable.
Yeah, which was adorable, nice fluff stuff. It was a good scene. It was a good scene, and like it felt like it didn't. What I like about their like relationship in the movie is it's not in your face with it. It's a lot more
forced.
Right. It doesn't feel forced. It feels more subtle. Like it's not like because other ones too. I'll give an example of one that like was just really in your face. In the universe what was it? Mira and Aquaman. I know in the comics they're big, but like when they first meet, it's like really in your face. Like okay, here you go. They have to be there. Whereas this one, it was like a slow burn, and then it was like slowly opening up.
It's one of a bad romance story outside of comic or outside any DC in general. Look at Twilight, for example.
Yeah, like that. But like because I said something before in the movie for. Sorry. I'm trying to I'm sure there's so many comments I'm trying to read and kind of talk about this at the same time. This will go on my channel. It'll load right back up. Like you can watch it from the beginning and it'll stay on.
Marvel has always been more family friendly, so the reason that isn't my depth to Endgame. Technically speaking, there was depth to Endgame. We did see a death. And it's very tragic, very sad and depressing. Especially the Iron Man band.
Yes. Okay. What comment did I miss? I'm trying to look through the comments.
Let's see if I can find it.
All right. Oops.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay. So, but anyways, so they opened up. That was a nice touching scene.
They're doing up one ever since Shazam, and he was gonna die anyway.
Yeah. So then they got to find a way to get to. Then they go and they have to fight Lex Luthor, which Rainn Wilson, I really like his Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He's so good at it. I'm like, he's not my second favorite behind Clancy Brown, but just a little bit too. Like you almost hear it through his voice. Like when Damian has the sword pointed at his throat and he just kind of it's like, oh please, everybody stop killing Luthor. Trying to kill Superman.
Because he acted the secret. Speaking of Superman, he had to talk to Batman, who joined in the movie chair. Which fun fact, that actually part with Batman movie chair. That's when Darkseid War.
Mm-hmm.
Even though in the comics and Darkseid War, we got that Mobius here, was not because Darkseid, no, because Mobius. But what? There's no Mobius in this universe. So when did Darkseid get the Mobius here? The Mobius here, what? I felt lost about that. Huh.
Yeah. So we see Batman's been kind of a slave this whole time.
Am I the only one who know that Superman had to kill Paradox? Oh yeah, he did kill Paradox. That did happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dies. Very brutal.
Are you going to join the watch party? Yeah, I guess there's some watch along thing going on Twitter or something. I might do my live stream at that time.
I have no idea if I will join it, but I don't know. Wait, how is it watch along through Twitter or is it from YouTube?
I know they're going to have like a video thing with the cast through IGN or something. I don't know all the details, so I'd have to. You'll have to look on Twitter. I could share a link later on for people to check out after this video is done. Just somebody remind me at the end, but I saw something along the lines of it. But yeah, it's something through IGN. Just look on Twitter; you'll find some of the details on it. But
speaking of IGN, yesterday with the Xbox One event thing, I watched that and it gave it instant game, but there's no gameplay.
Yeah, no.
I don't know, it's weird.
But anyways, so where are we at? So they have to go to Apokolips. Darkseid then goes to Oa and just massacres the Green Lantern Corps. He just he just snaps Kilowog's neck like it's nothing.
And then he sent the lava then to Batman mind controlled by Darkseid. Said or Darkseid. I credit for you. That's what I'm gonna bring at the Apokolips. Right?
Yep.
Let them. It doesn't matter. A conqueror. I am, and then he destroyed the Green Lantern Corps.
Yep.
John Stewart? Holy shit, his death? Jesus Christ, that remember John. What?
Yep. I'm showing this comment right here. Just follow Super RPG on Twitter. He has all the details for the cast watch along. Thank you, KH. I really appreciate that. And wow, I can do this. Cool.
Yep.
Oh wait. I can do banners in that too. There we go. That's better.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a new Flashpoint thing. Yeah,
or Green Lanterns, yeah.
The Green Lantern, I remember John Stewart when he dies, my jaw dropped again. What? Holy shit! Like that was brutal. Like he get burned alive.
Oh yeah, he's like teleport the magma to the planet. I'm like, oh damn! And then man, this is such a violent movie. Yeah, I mean, people just die horrifically. It's like it's so extreme. Like it can sometimes, like some people can kind of get a laugh out of it because it's that extreme. But I understand like what they're trying to do. It's like, okay, this is the apocalypse. This is the end of the world. Yeah. It's not gonna be friendly.
It's not gonna be happy sometime. No, it's gonna be dark, gritty, brutal, and not fun story.
No, it's not supposed to be a fun storyline. You're supposed to feel like shit. Kind of. Wow, that's the point of war. It's not supposed to feel good.
War but war is dark, brutal, grim, and just fucked up to the point after you get insane.
Right, and you gotta understand these are the villains doing these things to the
not
heroes. That's the point. I mean, people. You gotta understand these are Batwoman. Everyone's kind of dead.
Yeah, Batwoman. She died. Batgirl. Her death was savage. I argued
because they're taking down those little apocalypse things, and it led to a funny kind of reunion with Swamp Thing. Because I thought he died in Justice League Dark, but I guess not. He's still there and doing his thing. Oh, the green, and then he kind of takes down one of Darkseid's things. Lex Luthor has to switch sides. Lex Luthor comes out in his mech suit. Damian gets zapped, and then Raven just kind of snaps a bit. Like you see her kind of snap every time something happens to him in the movie. She's just like super pissed off. So.
What happened to Catwoman? She never meet Robin. Oh yeah, Catwoman. What happened to her? Because we never seen this movie.
Again, that's the thing with all these things. I would have loved some comic book tie-ins to kind of fill in the gaps for some of the stuff. They did it for like Death of Superman. They did it for Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, and I'm like, why did they do this for the other movies? I would have appreciated that. It would have helped fill in the gap, but sadly, just make it digital.
Well, technically, War adapted from the first new short, so that did not need a tie-in. Fine, that one passed. For Atlantis, fine, you got it. Well, okay, you got the order Aquaman phone, but then you messed that up. Former was just bad. I mean, that's the War. Both were not just chill. I mean, then we have Just to Be Dark. Well, after it's Son of Batman, then Batman vs. Robin.
There was a lot. So it was Justice League War. Son of Batman, Justice League
Well,
for Atlantis, Batman versus Robin, Batman Bad Blood, Justice League versus Teen Titans, Justice League Dark, Teen Titans: The Judas Contract. I think it was Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay. And then you had Death of Superman, Reign of Superman. There's a lot of
there's a lot. There's probably some that we skipped. Probably missed some, but. With the Disney Major like the New 52, we're going on for a lot longer.
Yeah, it was Hell to Pay, Death of Superman, Reign of Superman, Batman Hush, Wonder Woman Bloodlines, and then Apocalypse War. So we named them all, and then we have Flashpoint, and then you have like Constantine City of Demons, or I guess.
Even though that movie is not part of that universe, I think Constantine City of Demons more.
They said it was, but it's like it has like no tie-ins whatsoever. So it's really like you don't really need to watch it. It's not like important to it at all. It's kind of just there at some point.
It's a great Hellblazer story. That is Hellblazer.
Yeah, it works for that regards. You forgot about Hush. No, okay, so we got Hush mentioned.
Yeah, Hush. I blocked off my memory because it was so stupid. It was very that reveal makes no sense. Like what? Literal and Hush. Bullshit! That makes no sense. Dr. Man was smack both trying on Darkseid.
That was cool. That was something I was predicting that to happen on the movie. I don't think have we ever seen them fight before?
Trying on Darkseid? I don't think so.
Yeah, I love seeing villain versus villain. That to me is always something kind of exciting. And then we had like fusion techniques with Superman turning to Superman Trigon. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Okay, let's go there. So they go to Apokolips. Then Mira shows up as Mermaid Mecha Mira thing.
Really on Future's End.
Yeah, and then they had Hawkman. They had
Martian Man and a Spider-Bot. Again, Future's End weapon because Future's End was all the point part of the story. But like Batman Beyond the future, like go to the Terminator, and then said, "Yeah, we gotta go back in time to prevent it from happening." Okay, what's some Batman back in time? And then back in time, and 5 years later, and what? And then Brother Eye showed up, and then Brainiac. What the hell? Future's End was one of the worst storm. 48 issues of bullshit, but nothing happened. And then Batman Beyond dies. Then Tim Drake becomes Batman Beyond. What? What the hell am I reading? This is crap. Yeah, and it was so stupid. Like,
it was pretty
worst New 52 story of all time. 48 issues of garbage. Thankfully, this story this movie borrowed one thing with Jen, the Spider-Bot things.
Like just design-wise for some of the stuff.
Design-wise.
So they fight. Etrigan dies at the hands of Wonder Woman, and a nice thing too. Like he actually lets out one last round. I think Etrigan was a good standout in this movie. Him, Captain Boomerang, Constantine, Raven, Damian. Those are like my standouts for the movie. I like Vanessa and funny bits too.
My standout so cool looking at the cyborg. Indeed, Mr. Reviews. Indeed.
Yep. So, anyways, then Constantine uses the lasso of truth. Constantine. What I love about Constantine, he always seems to have like a backup plan. What else do we had? He had a heart attack when Damian was hit by Darkseid's laser. We'll get to that in a second.
We'll get to that in a second.
Salvatore Spano. Have you guys seen Captain America 1990? I've seen bits of it.
I have not. I've seen bits of it, and it's bad.
Do you like Batman's new suit? I think red and black bat suits just look kind of cool.
Oh yeah, red and black bat. That reminded me more of Earth 2.
Right. They pulled for everything in this one. So like I said, just like you just kind of mix and match different things, just kind of threw whatever at the wall. So so Wonder Woman gets free, and then she goes in there, she tries to fight them off, and then they go to confront Batman, and Darkseid's there, and then Batman tells Damian all this stuff that he's like, you're nothing to me, and all these other things. It was kind of Darkseid talking through him, and like he's just like, you're just a burden, and just hearing that from your dad's got to mean a lot, or like it's got to hurt a lot. But
it's scared cyborg. I agree.
Yeah, it definitely reminded me of the Hellbat suit a bit.
Yeah, definitely Hellbat suit.
So, anyways, they start fighting in that. Damian fights his father, and like he gets his ass beat because people complain in Batman vs. Robin that Damian's winning, but everybody should know that Batman's holding back.
He is.
He's not trying to hurt his son. He's clearly on the defense. He's taking hits from him, and even when he falls, he like holds onto him, so he takes the brunt of it all. He's not trying to hurt him. Like it's obvious.
Still mind controlled. He's still being controlled by Darkseid. But
and then when it came to Damian fighting Deathstroke,
he felt way overpowered in that movie.
Son of Batman, Deathstroke, I just don't really like.
Same.
Judy Contract Deathstroke, I do like. And I'll get into that when I do my review. I gotta get out. I'll try and get that out by next week.
I think Deathstroke, I think far more better because that Deathstroke has a lot more into plan. Juice content stuff felt more like combination of that show, but instead of getting a event, it's more of an actual contract from the Hive, even though they actually the contract story. The reason why he went out in time was because they did advance for his son, who died. So
this one, it's revenge on Damian for the League of Assassins bit. So he's got So, but again, you couldn't really do that. I feel like you couldn't do Judas Contract in that context because, like, it would just be you'd have to know the comic background of it too. It's tricky to do some of these things. Most emotional side of Batman you ever see when Damian died. Oh yeah. Damian goes and fights him. That's the scene I was like, I didn't know if he was going to make it through the whole movie or not. Because then Batman. In the scene that I think they did really well, I think they did the Martha scene right. I know I got to bring up BVS for this context. I know a lot of people. And this is, I think, how it should have been handled more. When Damian's kind of like straddling this, he's looking up at him, and then Batman's holding the sword. It's like he's holding the gun, and he sees himself there. That's how it should have been done.
But instead of like go find him say Martha scene from the BVS movie, they
didn't have to say anything. It just told us everything we needed to know with the visuals, and that was what made it so effective for me.
And they had killed on son. He said no.
And that's how it breaks free of the whole thing. And then he throws the sword at
Darkseid's eye.
Darkseid's eye, and he's like, again, the same eye that I think got stabbed. And he's like, "You disappoint me." Then Damian jumps in front of the Omega beams, which is to me one of the best scenes in the movie. Like, he literally jumps in front so he saves his father, and that was great. Then Raven snaps, and it went full Dragon Ball Z in my eyes. Right there,
awesome. Speaking of actually not a content. Speaking of the other part, I completely forgot that they actually like found Cyborg, but. Holy shit! Cyborg got brutalized. I mean, he got torn to pieces. Now he's chopping the wall. Really? He like Darkseid on like cigarettes in the middle of the game. You know, with Cyborg.
What about him? He got brutalized in it. Oh yeah.
Cyborg, he was chopping the wall when they found him.
Yeah, he's just literally just the wall of things. So so then Damian does his big sacrifice moment. Raven snaps, allowing Trigon to break free. And then obviously Constantine's like, he wants to make himself a host for Trigon. Trigon doesn't like that.
I have a better suggestion.
Was conflicted with him dying, glad alive. Yeah, I'm glad they brought him back. I didn't want to see Damian die fully in the movie, especially like after that. But we did get like a really great scene with him and his dad. That to me is the most emotional scene in the whole movie, where you just seems like, I know I wasn't the ideal son, but you took me in, you did all these good things for me. And
it was conflicted when he died and glad alive. It was a great way to end his arc.
Again, like I said, I always consider him the Vegeta of the universe. I have to keep drawing parallels to Dragon Ball because I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. That's like
John actually is the Goku of the universe.
Yeah, that's what it is. Again, that's why it works so perfect. Like, there's kind of rivals, but like they do become friends, and just kind of like their banter. It just reminds me so much. And I know from the Super Sons thing, like Jorge Jimenez is a big Dragon Ball fan, so he always drew that influence in there.
And Justice League one, which discussed on in issue 25. That's how John and Goku and like Paul Kent all at the one there with one giant punch. And I was someone big on My Hero Academia, but a few of them with Dragon Ball Z with the Goku and Gohan Kamehameha. It's so epic.
Yeah, it's great stuff there. But yeah, so it definitely gave me those vibes right there. And then when he tells his father, like, save them, save her, and then he's like, justice, not vengeance, tying it back to the other movies. And then he passes away, and it's a very emotional scene. Batman actually sheds a tear. It's very, very effective, and it shows it's very tragic, and it works more not because he started out where he did, and then he like proved himself to be a noble hero in the end. That to me made it so much more effective than if somebody was just kind of like noble, just doing it the whole time. But somebody who was like started out in kind of a dark place and then eventually like grows into becoming a very noble hero and then passes on.
It's almost like these people kill a character on otherwise in the comics.
Right. That's what I loved. they showed him like really develop like throughout the universe and grew into a better person. That's what made it so more effective for me. Again, that's why he's my personal favorite, because I like seeing his journey from kind of villain to hero. For me, there's nothing more hopeful than seeing somebody who started out in kind of a dark place and then eventually growing to be a better person.
Obviously, she did die. I completely forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's part of Flashpoint. Yeah, I don't know how far Flash will go back based on. I think he should.
We'll get to that later. But
But anyway, so Damian, he passes away. Then Trigon gets broken free, and then he possesses Superman, and he burns the kryptonite out of his system. And then we get a Superman Trigon hybrid that looks like Deborah from Dragon Ball Z. Again, I got to bring another comparison. But I'm like,
Trigon, he snaps Constance's neck.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
fuck. What?
I'm like, how are they going to do this?
Like, holy shit.
That was crazy. That was, damn.
Uh-oh. That's not good. It's kind of fun. We're doing technical at the moment. No. Birthday there, snack on to the next snap. Yep. Do you prefer comics or movies? I like both. I like both comics and movies. 15. I just feel like I didn't go all the way bad to the point when plans or something, but which we get that. Oh. Oh shit. Jiffy died. Oh. Right. God damn it. Trying anyway. Yeah, trying anyway. Got hit on Dean. Alright, now he banned her back in the movie, but in the card, Luffy done her back. Yeah, that's true. I got agree with that 100%. But to be fair, Fireman did pull out his plan in Bane War. He basically snapped basically half the enemy just like that. And he won it in Bane War.
Let's add myself. All right, I'm back. Okay, what did I miss? Because it literally just my internet just crashed in the middle of it. It was still going, right?
The monster, indeed.
Hey Tavia, was it still going? Hello. Hey Tavia, can you hear me? All right, can everyone hear me?
I can't see you.
Oh, hang on.
Can everyone
hear me? All right, can you hear me? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. The connection just kind of died out there for a second. All right. Sorry, everyone.
I hear you through the phone, but I can't see you through the camera.
I can see you. Sorry, everyone. Connection died. Okay, I can hear myself talk.
Hang on a sec.
Okay. All right. Can everybody hear me? Let me know in the comment section. Can you all hear me? Am I doing good? Sorry, everyone. For whatever reason, it's this. All right. All right. How are we doing? I can see you both and hear you both. Okay. So sorry, everybody. The connection. I don't know what it is with internet nowadays.
I can't see you.
I can see you though. Can you hear me at least, Tevya? Okay, we've been having internet connection. Okay, but everyone in the comments can see and hear me, I guess. So we're just going to go on.
Like I said, I can hear you through the phone, but I can't see you through my end.
Okay, well, we're just going to have to roll with it for right now. But anyways, so Super Trigon comes in. Again, sorry for the internet issues. We're at the mercy of this stupid everyone on bandwidth thing. But anyway, so then everybody comes in. Super Trigon comes in. And
yeah.
Super Trigon was just insane. I just love this fusion. Again, more Dragon Ball parallels for me. I thought it was crazy. I thought it was epic. I'm like, Super Trigon. Oh, God, there's so much noise going on. Okay, I had to mute the mic really quick. Okay. Hey, Tubby, you got like a lot of back noise coming through if you want to use that. But both, but I think you both can't hear each other. Yeah, Soror, I mean, like, it's just crazy. But yeah, so then we got like Super Trigon, which was really cool. Um, so Super Trigon comes in, and then eventually, like, Lois comes on the screen. It was the only way they could kind of break through to get to Superman, who was possessed. And then Lois kind of looks up on the screen, and it's just like Clark is like, "We're not going to make it." And it's another sad, emotional scene where Lois makes a big sacrifice and blows up the building, allowing Superman to break free and of Trigon's thing. And then, Darkseid, for whatever reason, like, zaps kind of Trigon and kind of traps him into like a little, like, almost like a ball of like his Omega beam, like, energy, which was really crazy and cool. Okay, are you Omega beam, like, energy? So yeah, you got like his Omega beam energy, which is really cool. And then Superman busts back into his costume. I know a lot of people are wondering how exactly.
Shit! I still can't see you. God damn it.
Well, I can see you, so that's important. Yeah, so Superman, he comes through with his Omega beam energy, and it's this really epic moment. And then he turns in. He gets a Superman suit back on, and I know some people were confused how he's able to get his costume, but then again, you got to factor in magic. Magic does a lot of wonders. So you just got to roll with it at that point. So then he goes and he punches Darkseid. It's a really satisfying moment because Darkseid just put everybody through hell, and seeing Superman beat the shit out of him is pleasant. And then we get another scene after this, which is the big scene where Raven goes to Damian's corpse, and then she holds him really close. So she holds him really close, and that's where she tells him, like, "I love you," which is a nice, like, it's a very big moment. And then she sheds her tears, and then he gets brought back to life. It's basically the movie Tangled, where, what was it, like, I can't remember their names in the movie, but was it Flynn Rider was his name? She brings him back, and she's just like, okay, what is it? After he arrives, she repeats, parallels Damian's, "I take the chance. I thought it was cute, only like the other way, saying I love you and your family." Yeah, that was an emotional moment. That was a really big moment where she had her confession. She told him the truth because, like, he had admitted to her that he had feelings for her. And then when she told him that, obviously, at the end of the day, they were kind of the only two who kind of gained something, like, at the end, by the end of the movie, but immediately gets taken away from them. So that's kind of the sad tragedy of it all. But okay, there's like two of you on the stream now. Okay, let's go. But yeah, it definitely paralleled the movie Tangled, and that was pretty crazy. What did you think about Superman? Superman coming back and beating the shit out of Darkseid was really cool. So I really enjoyed that aspect of it too. But yeah, like when then Damian gets brought back to life and Raven becomes White Raven, and I really like that bit too. White Raven was awesome. I think White Raven, when she came up in the original Teen Titans show, was really cool. It was tragic, but in a good way. Yeah, I agree, KH. It was tragic, but in a good way. So Raven comes back as White Raven, tells Damian the truth. And, like, obviously her sickness kind of went away. She's been purified. She's finally free of her father. You can't compare Tangled to this movie, fam. I can compare it to that scene in Tangled where she sheds her tear and it brings him back to life. I know that's what it reminded me of. But that is definitely something, like, I'll try. I'm going to pull a link to that scene and put it in the chat for everybody to check it out because it literally parallels one another. I have to. I'm going to put it in the chat for everyone to check it out. So let's see, Tangled scene revival or something. I'm pulling this up so people can pull it up. All right, let's go. So boom, 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 boom. Yep, here it is. So everyone wants to check it out. I left a link right here in the chat. There you go. You can look at the scene. Her tear, it's literally parallels that scene in Tangled. It's the same scene, kind of. But yeah, there it is. So you can check it out. And when Raven said I had to take a chance, it's like parallel to the comic when she said I had to take the risk to Wally. I can't remember that comic. But yeah, seeing White Raven was awesome. Agreed. Raven is awesome. She's one of my favorite DC characters of all time. Let's see if I can add. All right, Tevye, I can hear you now. Can you hear and see me now?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, now I can't even hear you. Okay, cool. Again, we've had so many technical issues with this stream, but
yeah.
Yeah, so Raven brings back Damian. You had to bring.
Trying to do it, but because
Your audio's kind of out of sync a bit.
On my computer, it said this.
Oh.
You see?
Yeah, I can kind of see it. It's just kind of showing. Again, internet problems, everyone. So where are we at right now? So do you think if they look around the universe for people with magic, do you think they could fix everything? Again, I don't know. If only they had Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls. Well, besides magic, there's another option, which we'll get to that.
Yeah. So we'll try and get this. Okay. So anyways, where are we at right now? So she revives him, and then they go in, and then she's White Raven now. It's her and Constantine. And they're doing their thing, and they're like, okay, let's just. Superman's fighting Darkseid. It's like, it's a very satisfying moment watching Superman kick the crap out of him.
Well, try again, Superman attack Darkseid. But actually, we got the top of Lois Lane's death.
Oh yeah, because Constantine dies too. And then we find out the truth with Constantine was the reason he fled earlier in the movie. Was because it was part of Batman's contingency plan. And with Batman's contingency plan, it was about like, okay, if something goes wrong, we got to have Constantine still around. So she cast a magic spell on him to make him flee. And he's been feeling the guilt ever since. And then he actually goes and talks to her. And that's the truth of it all. Because he's like, and he was pissed too, because he was like, finally, I can rest in peace and heaven with you. She's like, no, there's still more that you need to do, John. And, they share their kiss. And then it's that. Even when Raven brings Damian back, they still don't kiss at that point. They save it for the very end of the movie, because I know they talked about how they're like, oh, we'll save it in the hospital scene. No, I don't want to save it there. Oh, we'll save it for this. It got to the part where I was wondering if they're actually going to do that. I really want to see it.
When Damian shot body.
Yeah. So Damian's brought back. All of them are brought back, and then Trigon.
Well, not all of them brought back. Kind of still dead.
Well, yeah, I was saying, John Constantine and Damian were brought back to life after they had died.
Oh.
And then, then Raven and Constantine joined forces. So Raven and Constantine joined forces, and then they unleashed Trigon. Like, you know what? Let's have him fight Darkseid. And then in a cool scene, like Trigon gets the way, he's like, if I'm gonna kick Trigon's like, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. Which. Seeing Trigon versus Darkseid is something I never thought I'd see, but it's something like it's just so awesome. Villain versus villain, cool. Like it's awesome. Like you just see Trigon fighting Darkseid in a battle, like who's the toughest of them all, and they're both pretty evenly matched. Although Darkseid's kind of like getting his ass beat because he was fighting Superman, then he's fighting Trigon. Superman has a weakness towards magic, but like Darkseid, I don't think really does. But they're gonna fight for like all eternity. It's like, let's see who's gonna rule this shit.
Yeah. And speaking of Trigon, we got the top of Trigon and Johnson and with Superman, and we see Lois Lane. She got brutally on Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
that was dark.
Yeah, it was a sad scene. It's how he broke free of his thing. But anyway, so boom, blah blah blah. They're fighting. Trigon and Darkseid are fighting each other. Cyborg's like, I have the technology to just teleport everyone back. I'm gonna get you guys out of here, and I'm gonna suck Apokolips and Trigon and Darkseid into a black hole. And I'm gonna unfortunately go with it, but you guys can still make free. Then eventually they all start to go through a portal back home. Raven is the last one to leave because she says goodbye to her father. And actually, it was kind of a nice scene too. Like it's kind of a side of Trigon that you never really seen. He's like, "Goodbye, daughter. This is like a good thing for me."
You gave me the greatest gift of all.
Yeah, you gave me the greatest gift of all, as you said. And she leaves. He's like, "Goodbye, father." And then she goes to the portal, and then Cyborg's like, "Well, looks like I get the last line." He's like, "Suck it, bitches!" And then he blows up, basically annihilates the whole planet. Yep, that was
after Darkseid.
Yeah, so then they all get sucked into a portal, and that is a good point. Maybe Mr. Mix You Spit can do something about it.
Actually, Mixie did fight Trigon in Injustice.
Oh, okay. Again, there's
Injustice comics.
I've read some bits of it. I haven't read it all.
Yeah, Mixie fought Trigon in that series.
Yep.
And, holy shit, that had an amazing story.
Yep, this is a wonderful gift, daughter.
3 are good, after that, it goes to hell with year 4, year 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my connection's still not working on my computer for some reason. Well, it's working fine. Just StreamYard as I'm playing on my computer.
Yeah. So, but anyways, so they go off and then they all head back to Earth. Despite everyone's winning, Batman reveals like 30% of the Earth's melting core has been destroyed. Constantine then tells Barry Allen's like, look, you're gonna have to do another Flashpoint. I know you said you never wanted to do it again, and things may not be the same, but we got to try again. There's literally the world's
perfect, but it's better than this.
Right, exactly. And he's this thing. And like obviously then he goes off into the distance and mirrors the Flashpoint Paradox movie. Like the run's all the same thing. They all kind of look off in the distance. Although like it is kind of like it is poetic how it kind of ends the same way it begins.
It started with Flashpoint New 52, and Flashpoint after with New 52. And New 52 now dead and gone. I mean,
but then like when I first and then it can possibly go on real. But other thing that kind of makes me sad too is it's just like all this stuff, like I think those versions themselves will fade out of existence. Everyone's kind of like, okay, we can do better. The only two characters who kind of are going to get shafted a bit in that regards are Damian and Raven, because they finally found happiness with each other and they share their loving kiss as like the universe kind of comes to an end. The music's good, and just kind of like this like sad, like you're just kind of looking off into the sunset, and it's just like, you know what, we're gonna share a fate together, and then they kind of go off into the distance, so on and so forth. Although they probably could have just done something, maybe go to a parallel Earth or something to survive.
Even if they go to parallel Earth, flop them. They're still around their loved ones. They're still dead. Like it won't. It still be different Earth. Like that would cause way too much confusion and make your head explode. So
yeah, it was so Flash goes off into this. It's like, and I love how the final shot kind of fades in. Like the last three things you see are the Trinity.
Yep.
But it was, and like I said, it's a beautiful ending, but it also makes me kind of sad that it's like there's really no other hopeful options left. They just kind of have to travel. I don't know how far back Barry's going to go. I don't think he should travel all the way back to like when he did the initial Flashpoint thing. Maybe go right before the Darkseid battle. Because like there was, like I said, there's some good things. Like people are going to lose a lot of things because of him. But I don't know how far he'll go back. It's left intentionally ambiguous, and it is a sad moment. Like it's kind of like, you know, Barry, you could have like it fits. It's a good way to kind of be like it's a fitting end to the universe, but at the same time, it's like I feel like Barry should have probably talked with some of the other people. Like I would have liked to see that, because again, I know the filmmakers on the commentary, they talk about how they had like other endings planned for this movie, but they didn't exactly go into like what those other endings were for the original endings were for the movie. But they did have different endings in mind for this one, and I'm not exactly sure how it all kind of turns out. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like the only two that kind of the only two who kind of gained anything from it were those two at kind of the end of the movie, because Raven finally broke free from her dad, and she finally kind of found peace after like the only bit of peace she got in this whole thing. And then as soon as she gets it, it's like, oh, I'm going to Flashpoint it all. So I hope Barry, when he goes back, wherever he goes, he actually has conversations with all of them, and then just like, look, this is what happened. If I were Barry, I'd go right back to right before you invaded, because then like you're not losing so much, but like, because the world's like most of the people are dead anyways at that point, but then you can at least, you know, prevent the whole invasion thing and causing the Earth to get destroyed.
But even if he does do that in Jurassic World, time travel is a bit, because sometimes when you measure time fights back. So
yeah, exactly.
Like it's like it's like roll the dice situation. It's only perfect, but it's better than the thing that we got right now, which is everybody be dead and screwed. Fuck it. Right. One option left. Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dogsy did do that. We forgot about that. If we do, we might be cool as super pet tight and crypto. Ooh! I want to see that happen. Tight and crypto.
Yeah, Titus and Crypto, or Ace the Bat Hound and Crypto. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. You know what? The one thing that survived, Titus. I'm glad my boy Titus survived. You can't kill the dog unless it's John Wick, but in which case you create a revenge story. But yeah, so
we see that story in DC recently because what to say DC one now? Oh,
why does not have an alternate ending where Barry has another way to save the Earth from dark? I don't know. I don't know what their original endings were. They didn't really like go into spoilers on that. Yep, I always wonder what did Flash go back and change. Yeah, I'm wondering what Flash when he go because it's left intentionally ambiguous. I don't know what they're going to do for the next phase of movies now because Comic-Con's gone, so they're going to maybe
Superman canceled. We know that.
Superman Man of Tomorrow.
No, not that. I said SuperCon.
When's that?
No. SuperCon is a con like Comic-Con.
Yeah, I know, but when is it?
It's supposed to be August, I think. I don't know.
We'll see what they do. Maybe New York Comic-Con or something. They'll do something in regards to it.
Well, New York Comic-Con that's been canceled because of COVID.
All right, this. Okay, I got a comment from Hurry's Ninja Gaming. However, you can see Damian future as a doll when the first movie they meet, but the universe aligned with them as teen. I don't know how that works exactly, but maybe she saw dark vision in the future or something, but they prevented it in a way.
Maybe she'll remember everything.
I mean, it's 2018. I need to go to sleep, so I send hugs to all of you, and I say good night or have a nice day. I love you guys. Potato. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. Yeah. So that's the movie. We kind of we talked about like the length of the movie at this point. Hashtag blame the Flash. That's right. Because Barry keeps going back in and screwing the timeline over. It's like, damn it, Barry, stop fucking the damn timeline. But yeah, so Flash once again is the cause of so many problems. It's all Barry's fault. That's what it all comes down to. But
damn it, Barry. Yeah.
Damn it, Barry. I'm Batman. Does anybody know how to cope with the ending? I don't know how to cope with the ending because it's like it is a sad ending, but it's kind of a beautiful ending at the same time too. It's like one of those endings where it's like, it's kind of giving me like I mean, I've sat through Evangelion, so I know more depressing endings. Like this one, at least, there's a chance. I've seen
Evangelion, and frankly, at this point, I don't care. I do know about the ending, and Evangelion, I think
there's different endings for it, and there's the you know what? It's best I don't explain it, but I'm just saying, like, mostly based on the original plans for the Snyder movies. Yeah, there's definitely some hints of it. Had the right choice in clearing the board. He would be dead anyways. By the way, must clear the board. Hashtag damn it, Barry. Do you like the new 52? There's almost new 52.
Motivated on the original plan for the Snyder movies.
There's some things that are a lot like. Well, there's a lot of things that are like it. But it's not entirely the same thing. Because this has been in development for a long time, and plus.
Damn it, Barry. Oh, do you like New 52? No, New 52. I hate when they want you to the fuck. No,
not every. You don't hate everything. You like Tomasi's Batman and Robin run.
Yeah.
There's good stuff in the new 52. Not everything's good, but kind of like I hope they have more Damian and Raven. Yeah, I hope they are sharing more connections in the next universe. This was DB's end of Evangelion, basically. Yeah, it kind of is.
Well, it is kind of. I'm not seeing Evangelion, so I don't have a reference.
No. You want to see you want to see weird, crazy stuff? Watch Evangelion, because the end of it, like they go into human instrumentality, and it gets so crazy. But this one, that's dark. Like that's messed up too. I keep telling myself. Yes, I keep telling myself that they were turning their next universe to feel better at the end. Could the DCU ever get this good? I don't know. We'll see. There's some things in the DCU that are good. I really like Shazam. I really like Wonder Woman. Remember in Paradox Flash?
Cut them all, get back into Shazam. It's my favorite movie. I love that movie. Next to Wonder Woman and Aquaman, both things are all fantastic.
Yeah, the movie is basically.
Joker is more helpful.
Well, guys, must leave.
Flash and Batman combo about Flashpoint. Then she learned, but the Barry from New 52 had those memories. Wait, what? Wait.
No, I think because when Barry runs in the timeline that's later, I don't know how it all works. Again, there's too much confusion.
But New 52, they reboot on it. It would have crushed the fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do my Flashpoint. If Flashpoint, no, I New 52. My brain's hurting. But
okay.
Doc Manhattan who got Flashpoint.
maybe they'll bring in Dr. Manhattan to cause a lot. Maybe Dr. Manhattan's constantly breaking the universe. I think it'd be cool to see. The ending felt pretty unfulfilling to me. Would have benefited from just a peek at the new time. Yeah, I kind of wanted something, but
I'm gonna see that too.
It's left intentionally ambiguous. So
I want to see John. That would be adorable.
I guess in the new Rebirth universe, they have a sister, Helena, daughter of Bruce and Selena. We'll see if we get Helena. I hope Raven didn't find each other again. I'm sure they will because
I'm sure they will.
Because the filmmakers really liked it and it kind of took off quite a bit.
It took off. There's a couple I didn't expect to happen, but
but it really works in this universe, and so, like it just naturally seems to fit. So I'm sure you'll probably see something with them. Definitely. I mean, I can't see why you wouldn't at this point. What was the worst death?
Worst death? I mean, someone who stayed dead.
The
worst death? Batgirl maybe. Well, Batgirl, she died brutally.
Worst death who stayed dead for me. Like saddest, I guess Lois, who stayed.
Yeah, Lois, that broke me. Holy shit! Like no. Because,
Okay, I'd like to see Battle for the Cow.
That made me sad. That broke my in pieces. Once you Battle the Cow anime movie, Battle the Cow would be insane. I would see that.
Weirdly, Batman is shown to know Batman when they meet, like they didn't know each other. I think maybe because when he traveled through, like it was later in the timeline when Barry came back to certain. I don't. Actually, it doesn't make sense either.
Jessica Ultimatum.
Oh yeah, Zatanna got it.
Oh, I get it because all the deaths.
Yeah, Zatanna got it really bad.
Yeah, Zatanna got brutalized.
The Titans dying was heavy. Yeah, the Titans too.
Yeah,
Mine was Green Lantern. Freaking
movie.
Neck snaps. Like Darkseid, you just hear a sound effect. It's like a crunch. It's like
yeah.
The credits show War being next. Yeah, but it's like I don't know. It's weird. Harley Quinn was a badass. Oh yeah.
Harley Quinn was a badass.
I liked her song that she sang. If you're happy and you know it, smash ahead or something.
Yeah,
like
that was hilarious.
No, that was that was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. Did they have Speedy on the Titans?
Yeah, you do see Speedy for a second. It's like a quick cameo.
Oh yeah, Arsenal. Roy Harper.
Or Arsenal, yeah, like.
Why do all the time they keep dying and everything on me? They die basically in Highland Clay's garbage. Then we got shot in the head in DC. Well, not DC. We have more.
Yeah, Damian. The only reason Damian survives is he got slapped into the ocean. Like if he didn't get slapped into the water, Raven's. I don't know how Raven's survival thing is, but like, we didn't really talk about her suicide attempt too, which was
she did commit suicide. Holy shit!
No, Raven attempted to, but Superman stopped her, which was a nice. I think that was a very emotional scene too.
Yeah, and remind me of All-Star Superman.
Well, Lois, they've had more connection with Lois, so I can understand why Lois was in it more. Because it's a side of Lois you don't really see the hand-to-hand combat Lois so much because like her dad was military. Like it's not really something that's brought up as much as I think it should be.
Never said poor kid get next snap. Yeah, I agree, Dennis. So there's
poor Beast Boy. Yeah, you see him as kind of like his Green Tiger. And you see kind of like it destroyed them, and you can see why some of the characters were pissed off with Superman and all that too, because
Superman he messed up. Big time.
Oh, he messed up big time, but like his intentions is like, no, Darkseid's going to kill everybody unless we go. But how was Superman there at the Titan Tower? Well, Darkseid sent him back to wander the Earth. That was his punishment because he wasn't just going to kill him; he was going to make him really suffer. And like, and if you watch the movie too, like when Raven had her conversation with Damian, she was like, after you left. So, like, they were the only two that survived, obviously. And he went to go to the League of Assassins. She got really low, and she just kind of wanted to end it all. And then that's when Superman came to find her. One
thing I wish that happened, I said a few times, but we need one time movie, I mean, that he Wonder Girl. Oh, yeah, Wonder Girl. Oh, yeah, Dawn Troy. Damn it, she died. I completely forgot like that.
Yeah, I wish Superboy went Apokolips fought Darkseid Superman. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, that would be cool, but we didn't get to see that. I want to see the Teen Titans. Oh, okay.
Did you guys like Darkseid? Yeah, I enjoyed Darkseid in this one.
Yeah,
I would have liked a little bit more of his like motivations and that fleshed out a bit more.
Plan. What Darkseid's plan? We never got any motivations.
Yeah, there's like I said, you kind of just got to know, like, he wants to eliminate free will in the universe and like kind of take,
Yeah.
because he sees the Earth as kind of his last piece of the puzzle that he doesn't have control over. So, and he's just turning everything kind of like, he's almost terraforming it into Apokolips, which is something that ties back to Justice League War a bit. Imagine how brutal Dark Knight Metal would be if they adapted it into a movie in the new universe.
I would love to see Dark Knight Metal adapted, because I didn't mean, but I love Dark Knight Metal. That is an awesome event.
So, Lovely, I swear, stop spamming. Kind of see how Teen Titans die. That'd be too much. You kind of see him, most of them dead already.
Must conquer. Yeah,
yes.
I'm back. Yep. I love that line from Tony Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid StreamYard. Like, why are you looking at my computer? You looked before, then you crashed.
Or I'm gonna rip your arm off like I win. Okay, let's keep calm in the comments. Some Lovely Leo, we get it.
Movie. My favorite Disney movie I'm in for is recently Shazam, and now this movie. Red Son also good. Well, okay, Red Son I thought was an okay adaptation.
I bought Red Son. I still haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I saw it. It was okay.
Yeah, I still got to check it out. I'll have to get to it sooner or later. Okay, I would never do that. Okay, yeah, I'm sure it was just a joke. Oh. I just see like little glances in the comments because I'm trying to look in that now.
Yeah. But we're still doing the kind of stream now. We stream out before on my computer.
But War of Superman can't hold 20 seconds without getting knocked to the ground. Yeah, they're still trying to figure things out with Superman in this universe because, like, going back and watching like Justice League War, I'm like, Superman's a real kind of dick in that movie. Like he's not really fully. They made him more Superman before. But like they gradually. Yeah, they gradually went away from that Superman as the universe went on. Like I think once Jerry O'Connell kind of took over, like it kind of tweaked that a bit. But like I think really Justice League vs. Teen Titans onward, like he was a lot better. Like it felt more like Superman because like Justice League War, he's kind of like a cocky jerk.
Justice League War, he could be an asshole. That means
he it kind of bugged me more as I watched him. Like, yeah, New 52 Superman's not the best, but he got better as he went on. They kind of just went away from that. Like, no, we got to have more classic Superman. Which character deserves a solo movie in the new movies? What do you want to see in New Rebirth?
I do.
The two of us wanted a Super Sons movie more than anything else. So the button, and then Doomsday Clock. Doomsday Clock will be one.
And put Dark Knight Metal.
And Dark Knight Metal. Yeah, Super Sons is one that most people generally want. That's something that I think really needs to happen in this universe. So
I've been saying for a little decade that we need Super Son adapted. Or another option, a Superman family.
Yeah, a Superman family, Super Sons, you get the whole picture and all that fun jazz. And that's something I definitely want to see in this universe for sure.
Yeah. Check Devin Superman, he acted accurate Superman. Yeah, he does. Superman does accurate Superman.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else we should
Time against San Francisco. I think so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm trying to think what else we should. So comment section. Let us know what else we should talk about a little bit. Just let us know in the comments because I'm enjoying this chat. This is the most I've ever got.
It's a ton of fun.
Did you see the Superman movie preview thing in the extras? I actually was going to do a video on that. Probably.
I still need to watch that.
I have not watched it yet. I've seen the animation style. It looks like the TV show Archer. So.
Archer.
Yeah, the animation style for the new Superman thing. Super Sons with the Raven cameo would be cute. Yes, it would. We need more of it.
I'll be all for that.
The animation of the film was great.
I love John.
Yeah. They should win with Batman than Superman. Poor Darkseid ripped him apart. Poor Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman got ripped in half.
Literally. Oh yeah,
he got guts.
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan. Well,
see, what should have happened? I think John Stewart dies, but Hal Jordan gets killed earlier on. See, what they should have done right away when they knew they were kind of screwed over, Cyborg immediately should have boom tubed them all back to Earth. Yeah,
he boom tubed cut them on to Shazam, and then he dies.
Yes, like the first thing he should have done was like boom tube their big guns right back to Earth. Like, okay, this is not a good idea. So what didn't you like about the film? Okay, let's go ahead and
any negatives?
There's more that I think needed to be showed a bit.
Yeah, I agree. They should show a lot of other characters besides the main. Well, I'm fine with the main character, but some other characters like Don Troy, Superboy. Okay, Wallace West that did kind of annoying because where's Wally? Where's my Wally? I don't care what Wally's West. And then when he dies, half the time they all die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like for me, what I would have liked more about, I wish this movie was a little bit long. Like it flowed very well for 90 minutes. I would have liked it a little bit longer just to kind of have some more quieter moments in between some of the action bits. Like I said, the scene where they're in the hospital bed,
Same.
like that was a good moment because it was a nice like slowed down scene. But it's just like this movie did a great job, I think, balancing all these different characters. So I would have liked a little bit longer, a little bit more quiet moments to kind of dive into like the past. We would have seen a little bit more of the battle initially than sometimes just cutting away right away. Get a little bit more of like what happened during this time jump a little bit. But I think they did well overall. But I would have liked to see a bit more. Who do you think will voice Batman now? If you're going to do anyone, just get Kevin Conroy. It's as good as you're going to
get. Oh, actually, no. Get Bruce Greenwood as well.
Oh, Bruce Greenwood. Yeah, he's a great Batman, too. So just get him and Conroy. Those are my two favorites. Omar, I agree to like him more, but he's not my favorite, but he's still fine.
Yeah, he's not my favorite, bro. He's my least favorite. He's not bad, but he's just okay.
Okay, what's your favorite Super Sons moments in the comic books? There's too many good to name.
Moments, there's so many. My favorite Super Sons moment is Red and Blue John. That's adorable. But I think my favorite Super Sons moment of all the entire series, how's there in when John meets Damian Wayne.
Yeah, that's a good stuff.
It's so funny.
Okay, Tunnel of the Animated Speedster. What are your hopes for the new slate of movies to come? I did a video on this, kind of like hoping for a rebirth thing, but I also want certain things kind of carried over a bit, sure in between it. So
hang on, it's fine working.
Okay, so I'll mute this one. Okay. All right, so we got that there. It was really Bruce when he said Damian is a. It really Bruce mean it when no, it wasn't Bruce. He didn't mean that at all, and Damian knows that. That was clearly Darkseid.
Yeah, what Darkseid?
Okay, now your audio sounds better. Blah blah blah. It felt like a 2-hour movie. Yeah, it felt like a 2-hour movie, which is great. I just would have liked a little bit more because I enjoyed it. I'm like my sad thing is like this one's it was so good like in terms of like quality compared to like a lot of the other films in this universe. That's like man, they have so much. I want to see the next one like really badly. I would have liked. This should have almost been a 2-parter. I agree. Like Death and Return of Superman.
The Death and Return of Superman, that was a 2-part. The only thing I can really nitpick is we have no explanation for that second Wild West. It appeared other than the movie was great. I agree. That annoyed the hell out of me because where's my Wally? Why is the second Wally here? That makes no sense.
Yep. Okay. So we got some comments here. I wanted to see Bruce's reaction to Damian Raven. Yes, I wanted to see that too. We didn't get it. I'm like, damn it. I wanted to see his reaction to it. Maybe just a little nod or something would have been nice.
Yeah, that was funny. Because Batman love interest left them, so I would love seeing Raven and Damian. That would be funny.
Yeah, just a little nod or something. I almost wanted a moment kind of like that mirrored Batman vs. Robin where Damian like kind of cock-blocked him or something.
Yeah.
Just somewhere his dad kind of like messes with them like a little jokey way or something. Just something like that. Who's your favorite Teen Titan member? I'm biased towards Damian. He's my favorite. And the Ravens there too.
In the comics, it's kind of like Nightwing, Wild West, Connor Kent, and Don Troy.
I want to see all the Titans. It would have been nice, but again, like their corpses were.
Bruce Wayne's photo son. Well, Titan and Speedster. I wish we would have gotten an explanation of the second Wild West appearing and more screen time with the hero that got killed off. I agree. That's one negative I got with understand because we didn't see all the heroes who got killed off. We never learned about that fate. Okay, we learned some of their fates, but. Jesus, like the body count is extremely high. Like, you know, the brutal, or darkest, brightest, most gorgeous DC we've seen in the past decade. And unlike the other DC AMU movie that did dark shock value, this one had to have bring out a story to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a purpose to this, so it wasn't like it was story. It was story-based violence. So.
If they decide to put Green Arrow in the movie, they should get Cinema to voice him. No, I'm sorry. Look, I always seen him out, but he's Green Arrow is more like Batman than Elvis. That's what I'm saying.
Do you think it's darker than? Yeah, this is way darker than Flashpoint was.
No, it is dark. In fact, Flashpoint was dark. This is more darker. This is more brutal.
Didn't have this movie on the radar until the movie came out. We might have got more movies. Well, if this movie does well, like I know they talked about like this is the final movie, but if it does well enough, I'm sure they'll probably make more. Again, it all depends on how this one reaction wise. This one is getting a very interesting react. Like review wise, I've seen a lot of reviews that are very positive. The place where it gets the most negative reaction is Twitter. And
of course it does. Well, I mean, that's a place.
Everywhere else, I'm seeing like really good reactions, but it's mostly Twitter because like there's a lot of hardcore, like super hardcore fans, and everybody has the right to whether they like it or not. And, I fully, if you don't like it, that's totally cool. But I'm just saying that's genuinely where you're going to see the most negative reaction to things. It's like like I said, everybody has their own preferences. And it's just for certain people, it's just not going to work. Like no matter what you do, it's just
you can't please everybody. Twitter
exactly. You can't please everybody. You just got to do the best you can. And if it doesn't work, then it just doesn't work. So that's what I'm saying. It said, okay, let's see. It didn't feel angsty. It was dark, but it didn't feel angsty. Like also the show Titans feels very angsty.
That's angsty beyond belief. But
like this one, the heroes themselves aren't like it's more the bad guys doing things than the heroes themselves. So that's why.
Fine with it. With the villains, I'm fine with that. That's what angsty. With the heroes, no, I'm tired of the angsty teenage bullshit of my New 52. Okay, New 52 got what angsty. Without angsty to the stream, that made no sense, and all the characters suffered because of that garbage. That's the idea. What's been everybody a teenage angsty ripoff character in the 90s?
Yeah, okay. Other comments. I wish we would have gotten a third Teen Titans movie. Could have gotten more. Yeah, I wanted that third Titans movie. I would have got that over Wonder Woman Bloodlines.
Reports they were going to do anime movies for Long Halloween, but it never happened. But we had Sun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we will look at Long Halloween.
Yep. And we got some comments about Twitter. Twitter being Twitter can be a pretty
toxic.
Oh, it is. So you just got. So here's what my thing with Twitter. If Twitter is giving you problems, you just troll everybody. At that point, like that's what I do. I mean, I have fun just kind of trolling people on Twitter. It's fun. Genius. Yeah, I'll make like a burner account just to irritate people. That just kind of it's kind of fun to do because some people will just they'll just snap every little thing's offended or whatever, and I'm just like whatever. It's just the way it is. So my advice if Twitter's too bad. Just have fun with it. Just enjoy what you like.
Maybe a burner account.
Another thing too, there's this thing called the block and mute button. So, or no, you do a mute button because then they'll keep responding and you just won't respond, and then they'll just be arguing with themselves. So, So I kind of like a Titan spinoff or an animated. Yeah, or those of you wondering where they died doesn't explain how, but they died. Oh, okay. Something you think things too far. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they take people's own way. That made me mad because stop attacking people who don't deserve. It made me mad that these assholes still have control of you, and it just blow my mind. We keep getting that bullshit. I have to go to MCU. The MCU sucks.
Yeah,
that will have to trigger some people.
Oh yeah, that would definitely get quite the reaction. Like I like a lot of the MCU though. I have a giant Infinity War thing. I mean, I'm kind of burnt out now after like 20 something movies, like in such a short amount of time. But
thanks to the outbreak, and then we got break from the MCU. We got back with it when it come out this year. That didn't happen.
It may come out in November. I don't know. We'll see what it is. I wonder how long it will take to leak the other movie. I don't know. In the next universe, I want to see Nightstar, New Rebirth. I don't know why. Maybe you might see.
Wait, who's Nightstar?
Would you ever do an art reaction of Damian Raven? I don't know. I don't know if I really should.
Hashtag Red Wild West.
Hashtag. Yeah, if you say MCU suck, you just be like toxic people. Yeah, I can understand that. Star Wars Twitter has been on fire for like 5 years straight now.
Oh yeah, that bullshit.
Oh, Star Wars Twitter gives me a good. I just don't even care anymore. If I'm being honest, so I'm like The only new Star Wars movie I liked was Rogue One, but even then, like I wasn't like blown away by it. I didn't like Force Awakens. I didn't hate and I didn't like it.
I do like that movie for. I do like the movie for Last Jedi. That the camera broke the camera back.
That's the movie that broke the fandom. I really didn't like Solo. That to me is the worst.
Solo sucked. I hate that movie. I saw it in theaters and what this crap? It's all pointed. The one that I had the Darth Maul cameo, but that made no sense because in Rebels he died. Why did my brain on fire trying to connect the dots?
Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. Okay, so let's read some more comments. Nightstar, Starfire, Nightwing Skid. Yeah, I mean, I guess we need to see.
Someone on Twitter, why do you put the taco other than president? Can I want to? That about the why when we're talking Twitter begin.
It's sad how I watched Star Wars Clone Wars last episode and Apocalypse War on the same day.
Yeah.
I never really got into the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars was epic. This final last arc was A+ Star Wars. That was Star Wars. It was a great story, a great at the time Revenge the Sith, and the ending was one of the best endings and best ends of Clone Wars I've seen in years. They did a great send off. Except for Star Wars, watch Clone Wars Season 7. Who is the best Flash? Wally was the better. Wally. Wally Wade is the best Flash. I'm sorry, Barry fan. Wally Wade is my Flash. He had to discuss people first. He had Barry first. Well, okay, that's not true. Jay Garrett was the best Flash. Barry Allen was second when he died because they were but Wally Wade had more development than Barry Allen. For 25 years, he was my Flash. And he had kids, damn it. Like, bro, I enjoy. I want to see Iron Giant in the movie. Ooh, next movie. But Wally's kids meet the Super Sons. And then Super Saiyan movie feud with Wally's kids.
Oh yeah, some cool. So what other things? Superboy and Nightwing are our two favorite Titans. I would like to see two Titans movies set in Universe and America. That'd be really cool. Other things, I would love to see Superboy and Damian interact. Yes, we could have got a little Super Sons type nod with that.
Yeah, with Connor and Damian, but we didn't get to see that.
Yeah, always found Barry boring. Would you ever list your favorite ships on a separate and give a reason as to why?
I don't do ships.
Like I'm not sure. I don't really have a preference of anything.
Hey.
I like the connection in this universe that Rob and Raven had. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really do the whole shipping thing too much. Like but this is one where I think it works really well. So I like talking. I didn't mind talking about it necessarily. Yeah. And again,
Super Saiyan for gentlemen.
I really liked it in that. So, but it's been told that this person who posted the taco and for a question or something.
That's hilarious.
Nightwing, it's crazy. I feel bad. I've seen Nightwing, poor Nightwing.
Yeah,
Connor and Damian are like two different types of overconfident guys. I can't tell if they be friend or butthead.
Yeah, they're probably butthead in this universe. They're probably butthead because they're both like overconfident. Like,
I wish we would have gotten some interactions with it, but it would have been fun. But yeah, Twitter. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it. Stay near the people you like.
Stay away from the asshole scumbags.
Yeah, just hit the block button. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen?
But YouTube also has some scumbags.
But it's not too bad. Like, it's really not too bad, all things considered. One thing you should do with the new slate of movies is try to give other characters the time to shine instead of relying on the movie star and Batman and Superman.
I agree 100% about that because shine to up. But I agree 100% because we need other characters to shine. Like, give me a Captain America with his family, the Marvel family. Give me a more Super Saiyan anime movie I did before. Super Saiyan Battle and favorite team. I want to see the anime movie. Give me a Flash movie, for God's sake. A Flash anime movie, Wild West. I'll be all for that with his kids. Like, give me a something. Give me a give me a Bruce the Gold movie, a Blue Beetle movie, something. Anything with Batman.
All right, Cage. Thanks for joining. It was nice talking with you. You have a good night. Man, when you're involved with anime and manga shipping is insane. Oh my God.
That is a minefield.
Oh, what's funny? Shipping in general can get pretty crazy. When I did my Judas contract review, I kind of poked fun of that at the end of that review, where I just like at the end of the video, I was like, during the video, like, oh, I'm not a fan of this thing, and then like at the end of it, like I get phone calls from different shipping groups that just go kind of crazy and just constantly harass me, like review and then by the end of it, I just kind of snap at it. But it was meant as a joke to poke fun at like how crazy shipping communities get in general, because at the end of the day, it's like. Or what's one that gets crazy? Going back to Star Wars, one that got really crazy.
Yeah, the way we'll ship it with Rey and Kylo Ren.
Some of it, like some people are just fine with it, like just simple, they just like it, and like that's fine. But like some people just get so crazy to the point where they stalked Adam Driver's family. I'm like, good God, it's just
fuck. That made me mad. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? Leave him alone.
Yeah, like I said, that was hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was my means to poke fun at just shipping in general. It wasn't directed necessarily to those two ships that I mentioned in the video. It was more just like an overall, like how shipping communities get crazy. That was tough to do in one take, though. Like that was like just trying to do something.
Like, well, my is in Persona 5 with
event. I wanted to see that too. To see where I really hate means mother and Twitter.
Dude, so cool.
Nice. The joke about what is it? Daniel Santos. The joke about the shippers was funny. Thanks. Like I was proud of that one too. Again, it's no insult to the people who like those particular ships I mentioned, but it was just meant. It was the only way I could tie it into the review was mentioning that. But I thought it was. I laughed quite a bit going back in it, and just kind of get to the point where you just snap at like how crazy people get it. Again,
I'm glad someone so at the Puerto Ricans. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I didn't expect Raven to say, fuck this.
Yeah, the F-bomb. That was funny.
Yeah, like, I'm glad, like, if it's R-rated, have him say fuck a lot.
Yeah, it's the F-word. Like, you don't need to hold your kid back anymore with the R-rating. The point always, some movies that take R-rating, but they don't utilize it.
Right, this movie utilized, it was given it, like, the reason it's not called Justice League Apokolips War, the reason it's called Dark, it's meant, it's like, this is a hard R movie.
Yeah.
And they that Raven is so. Oh, fuck this. Oh,
yeah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, because like when you're looking for a Damian or whatever, she's like, well, fuck. Constance's like, oh, it's gonna take me 10 hours to get this, and she's like, well, fuck this. No, we're going right now. She's had enough of this. So,
but that's hilarious. That is me in real life. Well, indeed. That's when we can join. Or I mean, yes, freaking Twitch. That's when we can't start away. So wait.
Or in just geez. Comedy gold and every DC movie could actually be a good step. Yeah, there's some funny stuff. More F-bombs need to be done.
Yeah.
Would you ever sometime perhaps again, I'm open to collaborations and have to know what it is, what it's done. Again, we'll just see.
Yep. I wait to get them then kill them off. Whoa! I feel like dark. Thank you, lovely Leo, for your loving comments. Anyways, back on track. I thought since the end of the new anime movie universe thing, since I one acting down, actually, since the ending of this universe, I agree with it. With the movie being the ending of the time universe, do you think we'll finally go to Rebirth?
I think we'll probably get Rebirth something. Like I did a video about this a little while back, how I think it could lead to DC Rebirth. I think Rebirth is definitely a possibility. We'll just have to wait and see. Again, like it's all kind of up in the air. I'm going to be I know not everybody loved the DC AMU. I'm kind of sad because I liked having, I know some people are like, oh, I just want standalone. But I'm like, I liked having a continuity because when it's all standalone, you have to you don't have the connection necessarily to the characters as much when it's standalone because it's just like, okay, you have to reintroduce this thing. It's not the same as the comics. They're different mediums. So you can't have that established history and that
the only movie that felt connected was Batman vs. Public Enemies and Batman vs. Apokolips.
Right. And
hopefully felt connected.
Certain ones it works fine standalone. Dark Knight Returns did a 2-parter, which was done very well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like standalone.
Standalone. Well, okay, it was standalone, but then that just went to war.
I hope. Okay, let's do some of these comments. Constantine vs. Captain Boomerang. Brit versus. I love that bit.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Hope to be next Batman, next anime movie. Well,
I had a question. Do you have Discord? I've never really used Discord before.
I have Discord.
Actually, no, I did make one because my friend wanted me to do it, but I never really used it because I couldn't figure it out. So I just kind of put it aside.
Man, was good, but I need to see the animation in motion. And I hope it isn't cheap. I agree, I understand. That's the one thing that annoyed me about the DC anime movie. They look so cheap animated, but thank God this movie they're not hopefully they had put money in it. Then animated was good in this movie. I like the other DC anime movies.
Yeah, the animation's a little strong. There's some animation errors I caught too. Like when Raven became White Raven, they showed the back of her. She was like animated in her same thing. Her purple cloak. That was an animation error I caught. I've caught animation errors in some of the other movies, like Justice League vs. Teen Titans. I noticed a bunch of animation errors because I've seen that one. King Shark is a shark. Yes, that is right. King Shark. Captain Boomerang. Are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's funny.
Captain Boomerang is becoming more of my favorite, like in terms of the Suicide Squad. Just let him be an Aussie and just let him cuss a bunch.
He's always in this movie.
Yeah, I'll give it credit. Like Jai Courtney, that was the best performance he's ever given in a movie as Captain Boomerang. So he just worked.
Good Jai Courtney thing I ever seen him act.
Because when he tries, he just works so good in that role. I'm like, just do this. He's actually genuinely funny. Mandarin looks good. Continuity allows for better character arcs. Yes, and I would have liked this universe to kind of just have a TV show spinoff, maybe about the Titans. That's what I would have liked. If you're happy and smash ahead.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I personally love with the Super anime movie about Point Universe because, let's face it, we've been dying for Super anime movie. I've been begging DC to give a Super anime movie. It's in Flash. This movie will be the Flashpoint. Then fuck it. At this point, if that's with my boy John Messina for Universe, I'll be all for that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with it.
What happened to Dr. Fate anyway? Dr. Fate. Honestly, I don't know how Dr. Fate. Did he die? We don't know. Oh yeah, that's on Wiggins. A Dr. Fate movie, that would be pretty cool. Give me a Spectre movie. Ooh, Spectre and Dr. Fate movie. Wait, you know what? Spectre wanted to carry that required a lot more backstory to explain. Dr. Fate, no, let Fate play out in the past and not help. That's true. Dr. Fate is a jerk.
Yeah. Where are we at right now?
They were overpowered from Stephen J. McKnight.
Yeah, they're pretty OP. But they're not like Doomsday levels of OP. Dr. Fate has been known to let Fate play out in past and not help. Yeah, well, they are killable. If they do an animated series with the Teen Titans, then I'll be happy. Yeah, who is Atana's father? Is that
from after showed up in Young Justice Season 1?
Just get a bunch of kryptonite and you're fine. We have the Spectre showcase short. Oh, I didn't watch the Adam Strange short on the set.
I just seen the Spectre showcase, but actually pretty good.
I really like.
I've not seen that one.
You know what the best thing to come out of the Wonder Woman Bloodlines Blu-ray was that Death short that they did. That was really, really good. That was the best part about the Blu-ray. They should have TV show, TV show, Teen Titans like Young Justice. Yeah, I just wish they would have spun it off into a TV show.
Yeah, I agree. But it should have to give it Teen and we have pretty good to get a Teen and TV show again. Because let's face it, Teen and Go or just ran its course. It's time to let that show die. Like,
well, there's Parademons and Paradooms, Raven and Azareth. So
but
Parademon
and Parademon are two different species, kind of.
They're upgraded with Superman's DNA, which they attained in Justice League War when they captured them. So. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we can add before because I know we've been going on for almost 2 hours.
Yeah, so it's on time. And but we said we had technical issues with cut up and it got beat in half.
Yeah, I love that thread Damian gave it to Constantine. Oh yeah, like I'll cut your hands off.
And jail
Deathstroke died.
He died twice in Bat. He died in Son of Batman. Then he died in Jewish Contact.
Well, remember what Damian says. Let me guess. They got you to a Lazarus pit just in time. Oh, yeah. And then that Damian thing to Constantine. Oh, yeah. Like, Etrigan's like, oh, I really like him.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, they definitely needed some, like, levity in the movie to, like, really sell it. But it was genuinely some really funny stuff. Like, with Suicide Squad, Constantine and King Shark. There's already people.
Yeah, that's an X.
I'm like, what?
What? Like, how did that even work?
You know, I've seen Shape of Water.
Yeah, I saw the movie too.
Oh yeah, Shape of Water is like, how does that work? I'm like, oh god.
Yeah.
Notice Deadshot isn't with the Suicide Squad. Yeah, well, Deadshot left. He was free after Suicide Squad hell to pay, so he just went to be with his daughter. Hello, Emily. Welcome back.
So he really left but he can Suicide Squad because you guys sent in that defined God into Man of War. So we kept the wood. That show wasn't in the movie I expected him. I expected him too because if the world is on fire and destroyed, then that just always came in to help.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
But you also got to factor in. But you also have to factor in that with this movie, they even mention it too. Like, there's other things. It's the whole world, so not everybody's in the same place. We had a core group of characters we had to focus on, and so that's where the strength is. You can't bring in too many people. You have to focus on a certain core group of characters, even when you have a large cast like this. It's the only way it really works, and it works. And it all felt organic too. Like everyone kind of played an important piece to the puzzle. Obviously, Superman had his part. Constantine was important too because he was part of the contingency plan. Raven obviously. Raven played had the Titans angle. Damian was important because he had to reach his father, who was with Darkseid. So they all played an important part. Like they found good.
She died.
Who died?
Well, no, Starfire, she didn't die. Shit, Starfire got turned by the Fury.
Oh, she got ripped. It's like crazy. I love Constantine voice. Yeah, Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is perfect.
Constantine, damn it.
He is like, it's just like that man is so perfect for this role. Like, I'm like, I can't see anybody else in the role now.
Have him be in HBO Max, Judgment Dark series. I don't give a damn. Let him be in HBO Max.
Well, you know what? I think they'll probably just let him because there's no reason not to. Oh well, it's a different universe. It's the multiverse. Whatever. Matt Ryan is just the constant throughout all of it. So, Poe's not going to make an appearance either. Yeah, she's probably dead.
Yeah, she's probably dead. Or she's
when Psycho over Damian sacrifice, I was like, moved.
Yeah, that was insane.
That was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So, what time is it? It's almost this. I gotta get some food.
7.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some food in me in a second, but we'll give a few more questions, then we'll wrap this thing up.
I thought my final thoughts in the movie concern before we got there. I love this movie. It was my favorite DC anime. DC New 52 anime movie. Out of all the New 52 anime movies, we did the best one because it actually told its own story with the Star Wars storyline, and
it didn't have to worry about like setting up for future movies or anything because it felt like a definitive finale. And that's what I appreciate a lot about too. One other comment, Stuart Allen is great. Yeah, Stuart Allen is Damian. Like he really embodied him throughout the movies. I really appreciate it.
Which is why I'm hoping Stuart Allen does come back to Damian Wayne so we can get John. Because I want to know what voice John. But that'd be awesome to see both voices both work out with Jeff.
Yeah. No, I don't have an Instagram.
I don't have an Instagram. Tried it once, didn't work out.
Yeah, what's your favorite DCAMU movie besides Apokolips War? Mine's Death of Superman. Mine is Batman vs. Robin. They should just continue with the DC stuff they're good at, but they should start with Mortal Kombat.
Actually, we did get Mortal Kombat. We got Mortal Kombat and Scorpion's Revenge.
No. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at Sean JT King.
Yeah. So I my favorite DCAMU movie. My favorite DCAMU movie is Death of Superman, Apokolips War. When Superman is okay, in my opinion. When Superman was a good sequel. Not good, Death of Superman, but it is still good. And Judgment Dark. Judgment Dark. And that's about it. All the other movies, War, I hated. Formland, bad. Batman vs. Robin, okay. Son of Batman, that made me mad because they ruined Deathstroke, made Deathstroke an idiot. Bad Blood, whatever. And I think that's about it. Because all the money are all bad. Don't give out like, well, shoot this I have to pay. Apokolips War and Death of Superman.
Yeah, there's some great ones in there. Let's see what else. What's your friend? Oh yeah, so let me post links there for everyone to check out your channel, Tevya. Because you are just about to hit 1,000 subs. You're at 988. You know what? Everybody's watching this right now. So if you haven't subbed to Tevya's channel, I'm going to leave a link right now in the chat. I want to see him reach 1,000 subs in this video. So I just left a link right there. Everyone can check it out. Leave a comment too, Tevya, so people can find you in the chat. Because I want to see him reach 1,000 subs. Because he's literally has 12 away. So if everybody subs who's watching who hasn't, then he'll reach that 1,000 sub mark, and it'll be really cool. Already subbed. Okay, cool.
All right.
So, all right, thank you. There you go. There's his channel. You can give him a sub right there. Watch him hit 1,000. Be really cool. So everyone can check it out. I really appreciate everybody who's been following along with the channel recently. I really appreciate it. I just like talking with everybody. All the comments have been great. Support the channel has gotten recently has been the best it's ever gotten. It's really exploded. Like I said, I got over 200 subs in this the past few weeks. Like I got 100 subs this week.
Yeah, because of this movie might mean explode your channel.
Yeah, my channel has just exploded. Or an R-rated Jurassic Park. Yes, there we go. I want an R-rated one with my with Blue right there.
Blue.
Yeah. Yes. So.
Say what you will with the Lucy movie. Lucy movie has just been bad. But an animated Jurassic Park movie, that would actually be interesting to pull it off.
Oh, you're 8 away. You're 8 away, Tevya. You're 8 away. All right, come on. Only 8 more to go, everyone who's following. Then you can get it. Yeah. In the chat. So, Red Hood movie. Yeah, Red Hood would be sweet.
Movie would be cool.
Yeah, I have a Red Hood helmet I bought at a Comic-Con, which is pretty cool.
Jason Todd's. How much did it cost?
I can't remember. It's been a long time since I went. So how do we? How come we didn't see Garfield? You see him like make a cameo at the very beginning. You see is there, and then he gets horrifically murdered. A Red Hood movie with Tim and Nightwing. Do you think they would continue Damian's relationship in future movies? I think they will.
I think possible. Like
if the people making the animated movies, same people making the animated movies, they'll probably continue it.
Yeah. Well, they won't continue even if dead. So with this new timeline, we'll probably be better.
Depends on how far Barry Allen goes back. Like I don't think he'll go back all that time. I think he'll go back for a little bit. Yeah, Tyson Farmiga, she got better in the role as she went on. This was her best work by far.
No, I agree. She was great, Raven.
Yeah, she was a solid Raven, and she really got better as she went along. So like they grow into their roles. It's definitely something you could see. R-rated Halo movie universe. I don't really play Halo, so
I play Halo. Halo 1 and Halo 2, they're all great. Reach is fantastic. I love Reach. ODST, okay. Halo Wars, I love that game. Halo Wars as an RTS fan, that game was awesome.
Oh, you're 5 away now, Tevya. Only 5 more to go. Just keep posting comments. Yep. Please understand, and all shippers are like their past. Your last shippers are cool and chill. Yeah, like I said, Crystal Naldi, shippers, there's definitely some good ones, and like every shipping fandom has.
Not all shipping are terrible.
Every shipping fandom has their good, and then they have their bad. So I'm just saying, that's just the way it is. Like you're gonna no matter which community you're in, you're gonna have your good, and you're gonna have your bad.
Tysa is my favorite Raven now. I agree with that.
Yeah, she's really good. She really came into her own in the role. I liked her. Like Tara Strong, obviously, was one.
Yeah, Tara Strong was my Raven when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have killed off Beast Boy. But what can I say? It's DC. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody gets pretty much murdered. So it's not like they were playing necessarily like, okay, like we're just going after this character. No, they went after like everybody.
Everybody. Like I know I bet you didn't do crap with the main universe. This story right there, I blame you when God like stupid like Marvel did Ultimatum. Ultimatum was one of the Marvel event that came out in the past decade, but that sort of open universe. They gotta do like a good Devil Universe story done right. Hey, the season might be at the darkest story. That's the trouble everybody in that universe too. But after I said, speaking of Deceased, I completely forgot. We're getting Deceased 2 Dead Planet. It's coming out June 30th.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be covering Deceased Dead Planet at some point.
Same.
So
I love the Deceased, and this sequel looks awesome.
Yes, for sure. I'm looking forward to the next bit of Deceased content that we have coming up. Yep. So
also we have Death Metal coming out. Which speaking of anime movie, what anime do you want to see? Besides Death Metal, I was hoping for any guys that we get Scotch that Justice Degree adapted. But I would really love to see in general, actually, besides Captain Marvel's movie, I would really for the time like a Superman Rebirth anime movie. This would be the only thing next to a Super.
Yeah, Superman Rebirth was the best run of Superman I've ever read.
Yeah, same here. Because
I didn't see what made Superman Rebirth really great for me was I didn't necessarily need Superman punching or fighting anybody. I would have been perfectly fine if it was just them kind of like living their everyday lives, teaching each other different lessons. It was so hopeful, so optimistic. You got to see Superman like as a father. Yeah. It was so well done. It's just, God, I would have liked more. Same. I don't believe Shazam was a kid anymore. Probably was like 2017.
Yeah, I see what I mean the case.
Open Rebirth Nightwing. It's more powerful. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see more Rebirth Nightwing. That'd be fantastic anime we get adapted. So how do we get Titan are dead? Does that mean that in the Justice League series coming out soon, we'll be John Constantine, Damian Wayne, Living Flash, Bruce, Diana, Corey, and Dick, and Clark? Honestly, that's a good question because it's even got rebooted. So I think the league will come out the light. After the league will come out the Flashpoint, new Flashpoint. So who knows? Peter Tamati is in my top 5. I agree. Tamati is in my top 5 too.
He's the best writer at DC.
Yeah. Next to Dan Jurgen. Dan Jurgen and Tamati are 2 of my favorites. Next.
Yeah.
That's I know.
They were subbing.
Zach Efron at Nightwing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, to be fair, like I think Zac Efron kind of like Channing Tatum was somebody like it took time for him to kind of grow out of like that where they kind of used to be, like and they like actually got like better in what they did. Like Channing Tatum was somebody like I used to just couldn't really stand in movies. Then he did 21 and 22 Jump Street, and I grew to like him. in movies. Zac Efron obviously switched to doing like R-rated comedies and that, and then like he got better in that regard. So I don't know, he might be decent. Like he definitely kind of fits the persona of it. Whether Rebirth Big Balance was the Anti-Monitor or Brainiac or maybe Dark Side Return, I don't know what they'll do for Rebirth.
I don't know, being the Anti-Monitor, that is quite an Infinite Earth level. Brainiac, they use Brainiac way too many times at this point. We need a break with Brainiac. Dark Side, we need a break with Dark Side at this point because Dark Side being the main villain for the DC AMU for way too long. It's time to do another villain. I say do the Anti-Monitor. It's not a bad idea. So, speaking of AMU, do Blackest Night.
Yeah, there's so many like different ones you can do. You know what? Give me Brainiac as the main villain. I love Brainiac. I want to see a good like live action movie Brainiac.
Same.
And not like I didn't watch the show Krypton, but I saw the design of him.
It was good.
The design of Brainiac, like, wow, that looks great. Like that's movie quality.
Yep. That show was fantastic. When DC ran Tucker, then I got canceled with Cyber never be a jerks.
That's probably too expensive, but Yep. All right, Tevya, you have 4 away from 1,000. He's 4 away. If anybody hasn't subbed yet, just get him to 1,000. I wonder who won the fight. I don't know. I feel like Darkseid was kind of getting his ass beat a bit by Trigon. But there was some like even blow like matching things. But I just wanted like that alone to me. I'm like, that's a cool idea. Villains versus villains.
Because who just want to pay a villains?
Yeah. Again, like I said, there's some really cool stuff.
I'm a Wild West New Rebirth. I agree. Wild West and New Rebirth in the Titans universe. Bring back Wild West.
Yep.
Technically, Darkseid won. Yeah, Darkseid technically did win. He got his wish because the Earth is down screwed. Even though Pocket got destroyed, he still won.
But his planet, he got fucked over pretty bad in the end too.
Yeah. Win the situation.
I cried happily and Trigon says best gift ever. Yeah, I'm like that was a surprising moment for me too, where you don't really expect Trigon to like say that to his daughter, but like at the end of this, he's like, goodbye, father. And then he's like, you know what? He's like, you know what? I'm free of this gem thing. I get to beat the shit out of somebody for eternity. I'm okay. And like it was a challenge for him too. So
it was.
So I hope they just give some of these characters a break in the reboot. Like a good break, like just a nice happy-go-lucky thing. I just want a comic continuation of this.
A comic continuation will be at the waiting thing.
Right, just kind of something to fill in the gaps, and then just kind of see what happens next. Again, it's so ambiguous that I'm just left wondering, like, what's next?
Did Flash succeed? Did the timeline change to get a happy ending?
Again, there's so much ambiguity. Like, it makes you like really want some more, like more so than like a lot of the other movies.
Because after war, I would just I'm gonna leave it to die. This is BS. This is stupid. But then years later, we get to the dark, and I want more of that movie. Mm-hmm. But holy shit! And it really made me care about this universe. And the way it ended, my jaw dropped because wow, they actually did it. They pulled it out. They got a good send off.
It was
on the new timeline. I want to know what happens.
Yeah, it was such a good send-off that I'm just like fuck, why can't we get more now? Like, why can't we get more like this? So it was better than anything they've done. So in this universe, in my mind, And I would just, it's gonna be crazy just seeing where it goes from here.
I went to the well, they kind of consider the Darkseid War.
Yeah, but like something that ties into this universe, because like the Suicide Squad Hell to Pay comics ties in. There's a Death of Superman comic that ties in. I just want to see comics that tie in. So they should have given us more of that. They should have had something that kind of fills in the gap. But again, it's kind of sucky. What was your first reaction when all the heroes died? I was so antsy and like waiting for this movie. Like I was just like I haven't gotten this because like since everybody's kind of locked inside during this whole quarantine thing, it's just like there's really not much fun like to do, like nothing really too much to look forward to. This is the thing. I was like, I can't go to the theater now, and the theater is like my home away from home. I go to the movies a lot.
Same.
I love going to the movie. I love the movie theater experience. The last thing I saw in theaters was the My Hero Academia movie.
Same. That was a lot of movies I saw in theaters.
Yeah, and I was going to see Invisible Man, but then they shut down the theaters, so I watched it at home. So,
Invisible Man, I saw that movie finally, and I loved it. It was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Bloodshot, I saw kind of a Bloodshot. Oh, right, man. I love what they're doing to Valiant character.
Yeah.
He's so cool, but the movie they messed him up.
Brent Thwaites says Nightwing good or bad. I just wish he'd be written better. He actually isn't too bad of a choice. Like he definitely looks the part, and I like the Nightwing suit. It's just don't get me started on the Titans TV show. I was so excited when it started out, and then like kind of by the end of it, season 2 especially, where Donna Troy just randomly gets.
Donna Troy died. That was stupid. I agree on it, but what the fuck? Like you thought you had a good Nightwing fighter, you know? I got a good Nightwing, and then Donna Troy died. BS.
It was so laughably bad.
Yeah, it was.
And I'm just like, and I wanted to like Titans. I really, really did. And I was like, yeah, live action Teen Titans stuff. But it just didn't work for me. Like DC's animated stuff on their streaming service is better. Like I like the Harley Quinn show. I didn't watch it.
That's good.
It's way funnier than I thought it was going to be. Young Justice is obviously Young Justice, so I enjoyed that.
The Harley Quinn show might be one of the best shows we had in DC period. It's a parody, but there is a good parody because it's funny. The way the episode they were Batman episode, that was so funny. Like the hell about all that.
Yeah, I gotta watch today's episode. So
yeah, I gotta see today's episode too.
Yeah, it just seems to hire good people. Yeah, they have good, talented people. It's just letting the right people do what they should do. Like with their comic division, like the fact that they took
division, what the fuck, Bendis fucked everything up.
Yes, and I would agree with what Tevye said. When Brian Michael Bendis was brought in, and then they kind of took away like that creative direction from the people who were doing such a good job writing Superman, it made me lose interest in a lot of the universe. And it's really kind of sad how that kind of happens. Yeah. Tony Todd, I like Tony. Tony Todd's great. Candyman's in my opinion, probably the best horror film of the '90s. His voice, like when I first heard him, like when I watched, was it Reign of the Superman? I thought it was Keith David at first because it kind of sounded a lot like him. Because Tony Todd's voice in Candyman is quite different from what you see in this. Because he's like, be my victim, like kind of a bit of that. But like Darkseid was as I kind of listened a little bit more, like, oh my god, how did I not realize that was Tony Todd?
I didn't even know what Tony Todd. I thought that was someone else.
And even when he uses his voice, when he was it who was he on The Flash? Was he Zoom on the? He voiced Zoom on The Flash. It was a bit different. Yeah, like that man has a great voice.
He's going to at Zoom.
What do you see in Young Justice season 4? They got the Legion of Superheroes coming in. That's all I know.
I see the Super Sentai out there appearing in the season 4 maybe.
The only disappointing thing when they showed like the babies of them, I'm like, no, everyone's so much older though. Like we're not going to get them for so long. I'm like, if Damian was like a toddler or like 5 or 6 or something, I would have appreciated that more. But the fact that they're going to be in like their 40s by the time they're ready to, the other heroes are going to be super old by the time they're ready to go out there. And I was like, I would have liked if they were a little bit older.
I have a solution to that, I think then we just do time travel. We may get to see John and Damian in the future.
Yeah, I could do that too. We'll just have to wait and see what they have planned. Because there's still a lot of.
Oh, sorry.
Who is the best Superman? Live portrayal. You gotta go with. I like a lot of the different Supermen. I like Brandon Routh. I liked Henry Cavill, but Christopher Reeves.
Christopher Reeves is the best Superman in live action. But animation wise, I gotta go with Tim Daly and
George Newbern.
George Newbern, yeah, animation. They're both great.
I like Jerry O'Connell too.
Yeah, Jerry O'Connell's good.
He's good. He kind of fits that that Boy Scout type mentality. But he still has a little bit of an edge kind of in there too.
Yeah.
Who's best?
What do you want to see younger than scene 4? What that was younger than scene 4? Simple. I want to see Super Sun yet. I want to see Wally Witch return. I want to see more at the Beast Boy and Raven Starbuck show up. I would also love to see maybe some other time appear in the show. As for anything else, more Tim Drake, more Brown, more Cassandra Cain.
Injustice, Superman. Oh, Superman! I'll say Superman's like one of the greatest heroes of all time, but he's also like in Injustice, one of the greatest villains of all time.
Superman is freaking insane. I mean, Jesus Christ! Superman kills pretty well people.
Oh, Injustice Superman's such a great villain. Like I'm like, man, he's so good. Superman's so great as a hero, and he can also be so great as a villain too. That's what makes it awesome. But obviously, you want the good Superman.
Yeah, like a Superman, not dark, gritty, brutal. Like if you want brutal Superman.
It works in Justice. Okay, worst Batman movie, Batman and Robin or Batman Forever? I actually love both Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin, it's just terrible.
Batman and Robin's hilarious. You know what? Batman and Robin, I'll say this, has one of the best scenes in any Batman movie. Like when Batman has his talk with Mr. Freeze at the end, I'm like, you get to see a different side of Batman, like a good side of him. And it worked. I wonder if Damian and Lady, they were working together. Like even when Damian's like, rest well, Shiva. I feel like that should have been Talia. It would have been more.
Talia, she died in Batman.
Oh, when I get to my Bad Blood review, I have a lot of things to talk about with that. And I gotta do my Son of Batman one, so I'll probably film that tomorrow.
It's enjoyable. I'll agree with it. Enjoyable.
Batman Forever, I've seen it so many times.
The one thing Jim Carrey is with her.
Jim Carrey is hilarious. Tommy Lee Jones is hilarious too, but for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
You
set my battleship.
Who, me? And he does his little like. I can't. Batman Forever is to me like if you would ask somebody like, what does a comic book movie look like? Like just kind of like if you've never seen one before, you would think it'd be something along the lines of Batman Forever.
Yeah. Over the top of gritty.
Batman Forever is enjoyable if you're drunk or sober. I don't care. I love the shit out of that movie.
Yeah,
I can understand why people hate it. I think it's freaking hilarious. I've been watching it since I was little. I enjoy all the Batman movies. I really do enjoy all the live action Batman movies. I really do.
60s Batman, it's fine.
Oh, I still love 60s Batman.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
Batman. Oh,
the exploded. Okay, in the 66.
Oh, hilarious.
Oh yeah, the 60s one, The Return of the Cape Crusaders, that's great. Okay, the Batman the movie with Adam West when the guy gets launched, like the exploding octopus bit was the guy gets launched in the air, it looks like a toy flying through the air, then explodes.
Yeah, that's
hilarious. That's great.
Bat spray.
Oh, it's great. Like the 60s show works so well in that universe. I love the 60s Batman. I know. I want Green Arrow Rebirth. Yeah, I want Green Arrow, Black Canary. Of course, I'm going to do a new design on my channel. Okay. Young Justice and Tree, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman designs are from DCAMU. Yeah, definitely that.
Yeah, no, DCAMU. I completely forgot about that. Wait, that's not true. Season 1, Season 2, they're from their design are from Justice League, Doom, different their designs, and Season 3 they're both DCAMU.
Yep. Who is the best Robin? My favorite is Damian. Then I go like Dick Grayson. After that, it's really tough for me to choose because I like Red Hood, but I also really like Tim Drake as Robin personally. It's really tough for me to choose between those two, between 3 and 4. But like Damian's one for me because I like his development more from villain to hero, and that's one of the things that I like. To me, like each Robin has kind of their own little like role. Like Dick Grayson has to like. Goes into his legacy. Jason Todd, it's just like
it could be a joke. Nice.
And Jason Todd's just a badass, like as the Red Hood. Like I said, they all have their own little role. Tim is obviously the best detective. I really like the main 4. Obviously you got there's Stephanie Brown, but like Stephanie Brown is Robin. Like I don't really like. I know she was Robin for briefly, so it's like it was so little time spent as Robin that it was just like I more consider her like spoiler Batgirl. But between the big 4, Damian's my favorite, and then I go Dick Grayson, and then it's really tough to choose between Jason Todd and Tim Drake. I don't know. Red Hood just has that cool aesthetic, but I really like Tim Drake too. So
my favorite Robin is Tim Drake. Robin is my favorite, the best Robin. But if I had to choose between Damian Wayne and Tim Drake, I gotta go with Tim Drake. Tim Drake is my favorite Robin, and Damian Wayne is second because Super Sons.
Yeah, like I said, I like Damian's journey. Like his character arc's more, just works for me. I like his character arc more. So he was my favorite. Stephanie's relevant. No, I like Stephanie. Carrie Kelly. Oh yeah, Carrie Kelly. But like she's an Elseworld thing.
That's more Dark Return. That's more an Elseworld. Oh
yeah, I think
Dark Return. I completely forgot. We had a fourth Dark Return book. So the Golden Child. That book was weird. They made John the Buddha character.
Dark Knight Returns is classic, but it's not the end all be all.
Like its sequels make no sense. They're all bad. Don't understand again. What the fuck was this crap? As someone bang the sky, it got an earthquake, tornado, and what the hell was this crap? It was so madness and it was stupid. Then Dark Knight Master Race came out and I guess so. Golden Child came out and Golden Child. the fuck with this crap? It does say in that book too.
Yep. So okay, who's the best Batman besides Kevin Conroy? Bruce Greenwood. Animation. I like the guy on The Batman, and I like Jason O'Mara too. But like Bruce Greenwood, I'd say is number 2 in terms of voice.
I think one of my favorite at the Batman besides Kevin Conroy, obviously.
Dietrich Bader.
Yeah, Dean Greenblatt, who voiced him at the end in Batman Brave the Bold and Harley Quinn.
Yeah, so I like Dietrich Bader, but Kevin Conroy is obviously. I've met Kevin Conroy. He signed like my Batman animated series. Like Kevin Conroy's cool.
I want to meet him right now.
I know why almost everyone before this really hate. Well, because a lot of things. Because the problem was when you keep Damian like in his original state for too long. If you don't let him develop, if you let him develop and you keep that development and stop freaking regressing him, more people like him more in that regards. Because even if you look at comments like some of the clips and like, wow, Damian really matured. And it's like I've actually grown to like him. It's like that's the point. It's
that's the point.
That's the point. You're not supposed to like him early on, but you're supposed to over time grow to care for him. And then as his journey from like unlikable jerk to hero, it's more fulfilling to see somebody like overcome their upbringing like that to become a hero. Yeah. That's what makes it great.
They keep aggressing him to the point that it's insane. Like, and as aggressive, they aggress them the more they kill again. Mm-hmm. Why? Why when you aggress them and win? Stop aggressing, let him aggress, damn it.
Right, and hopefully this movie, or people see it and appreciate it, like the comics, they start to just implement that more because nothing irritates me more than character regression. Damian Rain was
Joel Robin was hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, Damian really was like Vegeta. Yes, I've been saying that for years. He is the Vegeta of the DC universe, and that yeah, he kind of is. I used to hate Damian, but now I like him now. See, that's what I mean. Like you grow to like him because you actually see him overcome this journey. So, do you think Kid Flash will come back? And probably, yeah. Season. I need to rewatch season 3.
I think Wally West will return in season 4 because there is a small chance Wally will return because we just superhero our time down. So maybe no point. Well, why don't we bring Wally West back from the past? Kind of sound like Jack. I gotta go back to the past.
Yep. So
Joe is right. Well, I agree. Joe is right.
Yep.
If you let Scott and Judge agree, you'll get the weapons because Joe is hilarious.
Yeah, I would write something. I feel like Damian's start was a total brat because he's never gotten the attention and love he needed until Raven come through. Yeah, that's part of it too, and his upbringing too. Like he was raised by the League of Assassins. He's not really been socialized up until like, and they kind of there's a mention in Son of Batman. It's like how do you? He's being groomed to lead humanity. And his father asked him, he's like, how can you expect to lead humanity if you've never been a part of it? So and that makes sense because he's never known another life outside of that. So there is sympathy there, and like he is unlikable early on, but like sometimes his asshole nature is kind of funny too. Like some of the savage remarks that he'll give to everybody. Like I laugh about it. Like I find it funny.
And the Harley Quinn anime series showed Damian Wayne at the guy get pegged down the peg. It is hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny in that show. He's a little too pathetic for my eyes because like they make him a little too weak. Like that's some of my issues with it. But like it is
it's a parody.
Yeah, it is a parody. So,
I was hoping to see John in that show. I really did because that woman hilarious, but no, we didn't get to see.
We'll see what he does because he mentions the Titans at one point, so we'll see kind of what happens with there. Like they're just having fun with that show, so I enjoy it. They kind of have the same record. Yeah, I brought that up in that video I made where I talked about how they kind of have similar upbringings in a way, and they have to kind of overcome that. So like that whole video I did. So anyone wants to know more of that. I love his sarcasm. Yeah, his sarcasm is what makes it funny. Super Sons really utilized his sense of humor quite well.
Yep. So this series showed Damian Wayne and John as it's so funny and cute.
Yep. Yeah, Raven's an empath, so she could sense through his facade. So
it's actually adorable.
Yeah, so Ariana Grande is Starfire. Can she act? I don't know. So
I know.
If she can act and she's good for it, why not? When Damian died, I got so sad, I dropped a tear when Batman literally held him. Yeah, Batman shed a tear. That was like sad. Yeah, it is a scene where you kind of get choked up a bit. It's like, oh man, son of a bitch.
he died a hero, not the villain.
Right, and you know what I mean? Like he didn't become 666 Batman. That's one thing I'll give this universe. He did not become 666 Batman.
Well, exactly. Let me 666 Batman and Batman vs. Robin.
Yeah. Raven's a queen. Yep. Seen father and son. Yeah. Yeah, they're both. Raven is kind of like her dad's like the king of his dimension. So I make her Princess Damian.
Damian Wayne is the heir to Rachel Rule.
Yeah. I almost feel like I kind of wanted an epilogue with this universe with them kind of grown up. I think that would have been kind of cool.
That would have been adorable. I would love to see that. But we see John after they go to attend herself.
Yeah, I wanted to see like an epilogue and the DCAMU.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, we've been talking for 2.5 hours.
Damn time flies. There's some things and food.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to get some food. So we'll talk for about like 1 more minute. Any last questions anyone wants us to talk about? Tomorrow I'm going to do another live stream where I try and do a watch along of the whole movie. So everyone just wants to join in. I'll be talking the whole movie and just kind of have my own little commentary on it. Yeah.
I want to if I can, but if I can't join you, then I'll just figure it out. Maybe I'll do one comment. Actually, that to give me an idea. I should have done it years ago. I could do a countdown like Skywalker, but I don't think that's gonna happen. That won't train me.
We'll see what happens. This was fun. I'm out again. Everybody, any last questions? I'll give it another 30 seconds.
Superman first constant of Superman, or it's just a good dog Apocalypse War. I pretty like Superman content more in the Apocalypse War because that content is more Rebirth Superman. The new 52 suit, I hate new 52 from day one, so I am sorry they get more about the Rebirth suit.
Yep. All right. One more question. 1 more minute. Any last questions?
About the one
10, 9, 8, 7. I have to go now anyway. All right, Raven Nazareth, thank you so much for joining along. 9, any last questions? Gonna give it 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna close this out. Tevye, where can we find you on your channel? Because you were about to hit what is it? You're like really close to hitting 1,000 subs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at let's take a look at your channel really quick. 996. So you're almost there.
Almost there. 6 more to go.
4 more to go.
4 more to go.
So you can find him there. You can find him on Twitter at Tevye Smoke. With me, everybody, you can follow me at. I'll leave a link. I'm posting my Twitter at right now. So there you go. If anybody wants to follow me on Twitter there. Again, everybody, thank you so much for joining along with this live stream. It's the biggest live stream I've ever had. I really appreciate everybody talking. I'm going to do another one tomorrow. I'll probably do more of these live streams more frequently. I really appreciate everybody commenting. I'm sorry if sometimes there's so many comments. I've never had this many on a stream before. It was insane. It was crazy. I really appreciate everybody for stopping by. It really means a lot. The support the channel's gotten recently has been out of this world insane. It's been amazing. All of you are amazing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Trying to think what else to say, but I'm really thankful everybody's checking out the channel. Again, my next video, I'll do a live watch along of the movie, like a movie commentary on it. Other Justice League Dark stuff. I was going to try and do a DCAMU ranking video. I'm going to try and record my Son of Batman review tomorrow, and then I'll have to start editing that for next week. Probably maybe on Thursday or something. Give something to kind of like in the middle of the week, and then just kind of do like when I post that one. So that's all I really have to say. I'll do more of these live streams more often. Hopefully, everyone can jump in and we'll chat some more. Again, it was great.
Add for me in general. Sorry to do it, but add for me in general. Add for me. I'm probably gonna do my review of Control because this game. Oh boy, this ending confused the hell out of me. What the hell did I play? This game took a what? My brain exploded. I felt confused with the ending. I'll probably do a review of Control at the main way this week. I already did my review of Persona 5 Warrior. I love this game. This game is one of my favorite RPG this decade. This game is actually my game of the year because with COVID crap. I'll probably do more largely on XCOM 2. Even though that game itself, XCOM 2, it's a good game, but trying to live stream it will kind of get boring because you have to restart over and over and over and over. So I probably won't live stream. I'll play that game off stream. Maybe I'll probably live stream more Last of Us because Last of Us Part 2 Even though I did hear controversy Last of Us 2, I get the controversy, but I'm gonna avoid the controversy because I didn't want to spoil the game for stuff, but I love Last of Us 1. So I hold it Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah.
For anything else, well,
Yeah, I just got some more DC stuff along the way for the time being. And I got to do that sneak peek breakdown of Mana tomorrow. So
I still need to see that sneak peek.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna get some food right now. I haven't really. I think I ate like nothing today. So Yep. All right, everybody. That's gonna wrap it up. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow I'll do a commentary on the whole thing. You guys can join along, and this is quite a movie. Again, I still got more stuff with this thing. Again, got the ranking video, I got the commentary, and then I got a written review, which will close out my DC AMU written reviews. I'm hopeful for more stuff. It's just been a great time. I really appreciate it. It's meant a lot to me, and this was fun. This was great. All right, everyone. Thanks for making this an awesome live stream. I really appreciate it. You all have a great rest of the day. Stay safe out there. Hopefully we all can get together and talk about more stuff soon. Any suggestions, leave comments down below, things you want to see. Go watch Just League vs. Teen Titans. Go watch any DCAMU video. Go read some comics. Go do stuff that you enjoy. Have a great, awesome, tacular.
And thank you for only getting 1 sub. I really appreciate it. I really like the support. I can't wait to get 1 button.
Yep, I can't wait. So, all right, that's all I'm going to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video.
Bye.
Peace. Bye-bye. Ending broadcast. Yep.